Hi, everybody.
Dot.
Thank you all for the raid and whatnot. I'm here with a bunch of nerds in a call as I'm trying to eat a cheeseburger.
Yeah, y'all missed it, but she just got called hot.
Ah!
Hot enough to melt a craft single.
As if this isn't a normal everyday occurrence for Abby. Come on now.
I'm used to getting called hot by people like my boyfriend. I'm not used to getting called hot by my friends.
You'll get used to it eventually.
Abby, you are smoking.
Nah, she's pretty cold.
I'm playing some Golden Sun.
Wait a minute, that's
Would
my
you say
shtick.
she's cold
Hold
or
on.
nice?
Like, temperature-wise, like, are we talking that, like, Abby just, like, jumps into bed with, like, ice-cold feet and, like, warms them up on you?
I'm gonna be real, I cuddle Artie so hard for his body temperature. Like, he's a great cuddle buddy, but also, like, damn, he's warm too. I love that.
Hold on a second, Sammy.
See
I thought
me
that's what
being
you
a
did to
natural heater
Kane.
normally.
Oh, I do that all the time to Kane. I
recall hearing.
have experience.
I recall hearing about that very often. Like, just randomly in the middle of a Yakuza stream, Kane's like talking about something, it's like, I'm cold.
And then you have people on the opposite side of that spectrum where my feet tend to be ice cold, but me by myself, I'm a heater.
So you're not a feeder.
I guess you could say that.
The door is that way.
I'm pretty sure that I, as a person, am also incredibly warm, despite my name speaking otherwise.
Yes, Koremizu.
That's why I sleep with a fan on at all times. And definitely not because I'm a southern. That's a lot of people.
Hello, Leroy!
Yo, it's Leroy! What?
Oh, hi.
Oh,
That is a lot of people.
Hi, Leroy!
Why are they talking about Le Poisson Steve? No!
For anybody here, Leroy Le Furet is a French streamer, does games and such. Abby, you know him because of a mutual friend of ours.
Yep.
They're excellent. They're super.
Leroy is the sweetest bean. Definitely, if you want a lovely streamer, go give Leroy a follow. Leroy, welcome. We're playing through Okay, hold up. I need to Google what chicken jockey is in French. Hold up. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're talking about Steve. So I'm assuming this is a Minecraft thing. Therefore, chicken jockey.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It
What
is.
is it?
It is an actual French song that got really popular on TikTok, and it's about a fish named Steve who has arms and legs.
It is orange.
And is orange.
What? Actual hell?
Poulet chevauché.
I am very not cultured, apparently.
That's where I know Le Poisson Steve from. If that's incorrect, feel free to correct me. But
And the only reason you know it is because of Kane, isn't that right?
yes, he just
There. Kane posted it in chat.
Oh goodness. Can I listen to this?
It's not a GIF with sound.
Oh, it's just a GIF without. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a cute little fish.
that cute little fish has infected my TikTok feed because of Kane.
I see. It's Steve Le Poisson.
Poisson.
Okay.
Like the song from The Little Mermaid.
I like how that's the only French word anyone ever on the internet's capable of pronouncing correctly.
What, poisson?
No,
Yeah.
there's also,
Not a single one of you is pronouncing omelette du fromage correctly either.
I was about to say omelette du fromage.
Exactly, you're not pronouncing it correctly.
What do you mean?
It's not pronounced like that.
It's not pronounced it do either. It's oh.
Oh, French Canadian.
I see.
Yeah. Le Poisson Steve.
Amazing.
All of y'all that watch Dexter's Laboratory, they don't pronounce it correctly in that either.
Yeah, well, yeah, because in Dexter's Laboratory, he's technically pronouncing something incorrectly, which is part of the greater bit of the episode, is for those who actually speak French. He's incorrectly quoting French. Anyway, hi.
Where were we?
We were
Hello.
playing Golden Sun.
We are playing Golden Sun. Well, you're playing Golden Sun. Word voice acting.
Yeah, we just got done with the forest. We got done with the ice area. What is left? I am so confused.
I think you were
Explore the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point we just have the lighthouses in front of us. We gotta go find them and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, you just got the actual plot. I think that leads to a dead end.
Yeah, no, that leads back to the forest that we... No, we can go through the forest now, can't we?
Yeah, we can go to an evil forest. The dark
Yeah, I
forest.
mean, we did just do that job when the Lord McCoy told us we shouldn't do it.
Right, you should probably go talk to that guy.
Where was he?
He's in one of the towns with, like, the jerks.
I think
up
it might
north.
be that town.
It might
If
be
you
this
press
one.
L, you get a world map.
Oh,
And
excuse me,
not-
I was...
In the world map, you get the world map.
No, that's a zoom out.
Or
What about
sorry,
R?
R then. It's L and R as the two
Oh!
things with maps.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, this will help a
that-
lot.
Yeah, that does help
That is
a lot.
actually incredibly helpful.
So there's Vale, there's Lunpa, there's Mercury Lighthouse, which we were at, and we finished.
Yeah.
There's Bilbin, which we were at, and the Bilbin Barricade. It sounds like we're supposed to continue off to the right then, if I remember correctly, unless we're supposed to go back to Vault.
Did you finish the thing with Lord McCoy? Sorry.
We don't remember where he is, that's the problem.
Yeah.
He's in Bilibin.
Alright, cool, let's go do that.
Yeah, I mean right there.
Alright, I'm gonna stretch a little bit, thank you. Okay.
I love this song. It's a good song.
What a quaint little town.
Is Abby tired after running 10 kilometers yesterday?
Uh-huh. Okay, so
You'll need to RP that. That was only the first part of the Magus training.
look, when I was a kid, I could never do any of the push-ups, but I could always do the 100 sit-ups. It was always easy for me to do the sit-ups.
Same.
You know what Silk is? Yeah.
It's funny stuff.
In Xi'an Village on the other side of the river. Called the Silk Road. Huh. That will be important later. Excuse me, child, I need to raid your house.
I know what the Silk Road is. It's
Hey, that's
Chinese.
where... Yeah, no, it's based on a real-life thing. It was like a trade route in the real world that went from, if I recall correctly, the Middle East all the way to Eastern China.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Silk Road is this... Yeah, it was the road through which silk trade... What's it? It was also a very heavy, like, movement passage for, This is just a regular... Yeah, he's not in here. It was also a passage for
he's up there.
spices. Was he at the top?
No, it's like up there. Like,
You have to
there.
go to the northernmost part
Yeah,
of town.
Oh, right. Yeah, because that's technically a separate area. Right.
So the Silk Road went all the way from like Western Africa all the way across up into Japan.
Right. I forgot it went through Africa as well.
Yeah.
Very barely.
Oh, it's...
oh, sir!
Oh! Hold on, I'm turning off Crisp. You guys can pick what's now.
Maybe a good idea. Oh my god! Somebody heard that at wherever side is university and is very concerned.
Side, are you alright?
Do I need to do it again?
Yes!
No.
Ow!
Okay.
Thank
We've been
you.
looking everywhere for you.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh, the curse of the holy tree! You're the ones who broke it, right?
Yes?
You're under arrest!
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're such a fool!
Let's go, Lord McCoy's waiting.
Okay.
Why am I under arrest? What did I
God-
do?
God damn it, Mizu, every time.
What did we
What?
do?
I can't believe Mizu's getting arrested again.
Mizu,
Again.
Mizu, why do you keep getting arrested in these things?
I don't know!
Arian's in jail for the third time.
I haven't done anything wrong! I didn't do anything wrong the first time!
Mhm.
Did doing that.
It's a goddamn miracle it hasn't happened in Starfinder yet.
Or Continent of Steel.
Wait.
I'm guessing he has been thrown in jail in Kobol, so.
Multiple times.
Yes!
Multiple
Like-
times. Mizu!
Like the first big arc that we had was me getting thrown in jail.
Why?
Because you challenged a guy to a
pre-
duel and then he mysteriously died.
Yeah, I was prime suspect in a murder.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing this back.
I love that image. Oh my god. Also, fuel to use against you in my campaign, Mizu. Got it.
Okay, Mizu's gonna go jail again.
Please don't give my DMs ideas.
Which
Too
one
late.
of the guards was this?
Sides
This
based
was
on.
Oh, they're on the left, so it has to be me. Oh, we brought the warriors, you ordered, my lord!
So, you're the brave lads who saved Kolima. What are your names then?
He's Scottish.
He's Scottish.
That's not a name.
He's Isaac, sir. He's Isaac, sir, and I'm Garrett. Sorry. God damn. Darn.
And I am Mia from the village of Emil.
Isaac and company.
Dick.
I-
Flam Job, Jun J Blast Pum Jum J Jub Flato at Dot Up, Ver Blastoise of Epo was some Jaflane Jun J Flopper.
What?
First I thought it was a fucking email address.
New password just dropped? Question mark.
That's a new TTS message, I think. I don't think that string of characters has ever been typed before. Are you not ones who ended the curse on the holy tree? Yeah.
Why did Abby go Jamaican there?
I don't know. I'm bad at voices. I humbly thank you.
You what me?
I was worried! Oh wait, for some reason, it's still Scottish talk, but it sounds like it's supposed to be the guard.
Yeah, but it's not because it doesn't have the weird.
I was worried ye might nay stop here on the other way back.
Penis.
We're very
Thank
mature.
Good points. Good points, everybody.
Good answer. Good answer.
250 general points, well spent.
I want to show my appreciation for your help. I relied on my money, but I forgot about my people's needs.
remind me of my duties. As Lord of these lands, I will do my best for everyone's behalf. Isaac, it would honor me greatly if you appreciated a wee token of my gratitude. I could give it to you here, but would you no rather choose it yourself?
I think you might want to say yes.
I think I'm saying yes to this. I don't know what he's saying. Like, is he?
He's asking.
Oops,
He's
sorry.
asking you to choose which chest you want. Otherwise, I think you get a completely random gift, or you get the worst gift. I don't remember.
I guess I'll choose it. Yeah.
Yeah, he basically said, either I can give you a gift, or you can pick your gift.
I'll pick it.
Yeah.
I'll pick it.
Very well. You can choose something that'll help you along your way.
P.S. This choice is dumb, has no bearing on the plot, and is a useful area to save scum for the best gift, which is the Water of Life.
I see.
It's a good thing you can rewind now.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Might still want to do a save though.
Yep.
I will show Isaac and his friends the way of my lord.
Many thanks to you, and to your companions as well.
Man, you got a hard voice change.
I've shut.
Do you want me to take him? I can get him.
If you can
Ferris
get him, go
and
for it.
Reggie were specifically put on the list for this character, Abby.
Go for it. I don't know.
You kind of just voiced him out of
I
nowhere.
know.
Go for it then, Ferris.
Visit me anytime. You'll always have a warm hearth here.
Oh.
I think we're done. Never mind. Okay.
Hello, and I'll take it to the treasure room.
You did great, Ferris. It was amazing. Well done.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I don't know the use of
You're
the list.
fine. You're
Oh,
fine.
God, there's so much.
Wonderful.
Lord McCoy! The Isaac and his companions be brought here. There's another guard, so I guess it's Reggie.
So that will. Oh wait, no.
Please show them to the rewards!
You may select a single item from among these 4 chests.
We think all Scottish.
You know that side is
Well,
the
we're all
cutest,
Scottish
love
now.
the
It's
Mooglies.
infectious, actually. You should leave before you become Scottish as well.
It's really a problem in this in this town.
Here at
Thank
Can't
you,
believe
Sammy.
I missed the Mooglings
we
calling
want to
him
get
cute.
rid of the Scots.
The Mooglings did call you cute through a TTS message, yes. Alright. Save. The game was saved. No.
That's bad. Reload? Rewind? Okay, cool. I know you only have so many frames to work with. That's also bad.
Yeah, we want a Water of Life.
It's like that one.
So
Is PSI Crystal that bad?
We'll take
Yeah.
it.
There we go.
Psycrystal is the second best that you can get.
Okay.
So
You're always welcome in the Palace of Lord McCoy.
I kind of wonder if later on you'll be able to grab all the other items that are in there.
No,
I don't think so.
you cannot. You get this one once, and it's actually random if I remember correctly. It's just real silly that they don't just let you know what's in there,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, why? Why would you do it this way in particular?
Because they're being weird and silly and unique and I don't know.
They just really wanted you to hate Lord McCoy, I guess.
Which, like, he hasn't really done anything. Like, he said he would arrest us.
He never
and then
does anything.
He didn't do anything. He just we might arrest you if you go and like go do something that's dangerous because we don't want people doing dangerous stuff.
That's his character, yeah.
He bought a bunch of gifts for his wife. I mean, that's chill, whatever. Like, shows his love to his woman. That's not a
No,
bad thing.
no, but
loves
see,
his wife.
Man loves his wife.
see the thing that's hateable about him is the fact that he doesn't do a damn thing and is not helpful at all. Isaac, put that back.
I found a negligee. Can I wear
Also
it?
known as panties.
Can I
If this
wear
was
it?
Dragon Quest, you could.
Yeah. Dragon Quest is cool with anybody wearing panties.
And being a furry.
Elixir.
Pokemon has taught you well, my love.
What?
Search every barrel.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's just good RPG habits in general.
Oh, in this game, you'll find some good shit just in the weirdest places, too.
True. Well,
Yeah.
I'm also looking out for Jin. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Jin in this castle somewhere.
There's a Jinsei Bale. That's a point.
I think there is, yeah.
You are a fine warrior.
Gee, thanks.
Thank Grandpa.
This is the compliment room. You come up here to get a compliment,
Oh.
and then you leave. Wait,
Every castle needs one of these.
Wait,
Each castle comes with a complimentary tower.
Is that genuinely its only
we
purpose?
need another Scottish guard.
Who wants to be Scottish?
I can do it.
Okay. Go ahead, Ferris.
Or, if you want to go for it.
Nope, you already said go ahead.
You two are terrible.
I was
my
watching
God.
from here. After all of that fuss, you still went to Kolima.
Yeah.
I don't know how you removed the curse, but you are the best.
Oh. Out of, like, what?
You're just the best. Like
Oh.
when somebody says you're the best.
You're the best around.
Around.
Well, the only thing keeping me down is gravity.
Fuck you, Gravity.
but would you like to try defying gravity?
I mean, I think at some point. Part of me was curious. I had to.
I understood the reference. I don't know if anyone else did, Ferris.
It's okay.
No,
That can
I
be
got
for
it.
us to enjoy.
I got it,
I
but I
got
don't know the song very well.
You've taught me that I cannot judge a man by his age or appearance.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
What, you were judging me?
Yes, he told you that you were too much of a small child and you would die for going on the quest, and that's why he told you not to do it.
Yeah?
And you proved him wrong.
Like I said, that's his whole thing, is that he does nothing. And that's annoying. And then he prevents you from doing things when you're offering to.
And then he's like, oh, I should have listened to you.
And that's the end of it.
Yeah.
And he heckin' should have listened to you.
I'm looking to see if there's anything I can do here, but I don't think there is.
That's it, I think.
Wait, I can read his
Yeah,
mind? Right, I can read people's minds. That's just a thing
You
I can
could.
do. I'm
Yeah,
going
remember,
in
you
to
can't-
violate your privacy. Come here.
Remember, I gave you the ability to read everyone's mind.
Come here, let me read your skull.
Ooh, kinky.
Okay.
But I cannae figure out how ye go past the barricade. When you didn't even had the key.
Push the box out of the way.
Yeah. Wasn't a very good barricade, you know.
It was a terrible barricade.
I mean, when there are actually, you know,
It's
people
McCoy,
there
it's fair.
stopping you from doing it, it'll probably work decently well. It's just a case of when they get turned into trees, there's nothing stopping you from just moving the parts around.
True. Well,
I was all for the Lorax getting his fucking revenge, though.
honestly, I was down. So is there
I
anything
found
we
it, clown.
missed?
No, you got everything from there.
Okay, I didn't know if there was a Jin in the castle or not, because I looked around, I didn't find anything, and we're still, like, down a Jin here. It feels like we should have gotten our second Earth Element Djinn, so I'm wondering if it's in the town or something.
It's in Colima.
It's in Colima.
We should go back.
You think if I did, yeah, well, what?
Should go back to Colima then.
Are you sure it's in Colima? I'm pretty sure we're missing the one that's in the town to the right of Colima.
Well, where's Colima for starters? Because that'll help.
Where is Colima? Wait a minute.
Colima is west of the Bilibin Barricade. That's the village that was near the forest that was cursed.
Okay, so south of here?
Yeah, south, follow the road. Just follow the road.
Okay.
I can tell you where to go. Follow the road, and then at the fork in the road, turn right, and go to that town.
Okay.
Right down the road. Can't miss it.
My lord has never led me astray. I am led
a good
astray.
boy with encyclopedic knowledge of this game. Keep going. Past the barricade. Fork in the road, turn right.
Okay.
Oh, hey, did you talk to those, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They gave me a reward for saving their buddy.
They gave you a nut.
Yeah, they gave me their nut.
He gave you a nut? Their nut, yeah.
Can't believe Abby's nutting all over the place.
In a Twitch
Do
stream?
you think they grew that nut when they were a tree?
I don't want to think about the implications of that.
That's-
Hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah, hang on. I don't like that.
That's hilarious.
Why not?
What happens when the man grows a nut?
Wasn't it a girl?
What happens when the girl
He was a
grows
kid.
a nut? Wait a minute.
Nom nom.
That's called pollination, and that's just a fact of life, people.
I was going to say, you guys are making a really big deal out of this.
Yes, that's what pollen is. It's tree jizz. Congratulations.
Oh
And
my
I'm allergic
God.
to it.
Yeah, the gin is here, I believe, and you can only get it after tree.
Whoa, the trees.
Wasn't he in the back of somebody's, like, building or something?
It's gonna
Correct.
be like
Enter, yeah, you have to enter from the northmost side, like that one town, that one building in A Link to the Past.
Yeah.
or the secret
think this
entrance
is-
in Celadon.
Yeah.
If you want me to go get the... I have a copy of the guidebook for this game as well, if you need me to double-check the guidebook. But I'm pretty sure this is the one you're missing.
Yeah, it's right there.
Like, right there.
Yep,
Yeah.
probably from the back. Yep.
Love how Ferris is like, I'm pretty sure, and it's confirmed 2 seconds later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I think we know we can trust Ferris's judgment on this game pretty well.
Oh man, the rat soldiers, they're hot.
Look at those not Raichu.
I would
It was...
definitely play a video game starring one of those soldiers.
This game
Valid
was
and fair,
definitely
Abby.
not... This game was definitely not my favorite RPG since I was like 14. I've never 100%ed it because 100%ing it is a giant pain in the butt. But I have finished
So-
it several times.
Okay.
So it's not even recommended that Abby finish at 100. Hundo.
The thing that is a pain in the butt is needing to keep a checklist of the Djinn, which we can do for her.
So it's basically just up to Abby. If Abby would like to 100% it, she can. Because
Yes.
there's people willing to
And-
help, but it's not
And-
necessity.
It is not a necessity. That was also... Remember a very long time ago where I was like, do you want spoilers because we might have to spoil stuff? One of the issues is that alongside that checklist, there are also 1 or 2 places in the game which are properly missable. And that's just dumb and stupid. And so, like, one of the things that Abby should make a decision about is, like, do you want me to go get the game guide and also, like, interrupt you when I have to be like, no, you need to backtrack for a minute when this makes no story sense because a thing is about to become permanently missable that's required for 100%.
Please tell me, please. Like,
Yeah.
like when it comes to stuff like that, yes. When it's early game and the game's just open and it's just like figure it out, that's fine. Leave me high and dry. But when the game is like, oh, hey, you're gonna miss something that you would have never caught otherwise, grab me, pull me aside, and tell me so I can get it, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had this conversation actually when we started.
We have.
And it was
We have had this
pretty
conversation.
agreed. Please tell us.
I think I talked about it when I was playing PMD as well.
Yeah.
We might have. I forgot the answer. So anyway, yeah. I will. Okay, so I guess it's not really a big spoiler.
It's really not.
This is your. Have you used Wind2P?
Wind2P?
This is an excellent website that is for spoiler-free. Like, if you need to go to the movies and you want to see a movie, they list a spoiler-free. Like, this is when to go get up to pee.
Yes. I know about Wind2P. I had to use it for the second. I had to use it for the second Avengers film.
The Wind2P for this game is the major permanently missable gate is just before you have to get on the boat. And that sentence will make sense, spoiler-free, eventually.
It sounds like once you get on that boat, you can't come back to an area?
Correct.
Okay. Also, I want to check their weapons and whatnot here, because there's probably an upgrade or a rare item.
Boat of no return.
Armor, Adept's Clothes, Boost PP. Not good.
You are allowed to backtrack through the game after getting really close to the final boss again, but there's like one thing, to my understanding, that like becomes inaccessible for stupid reasons, because I think the stupid reason is actually just the devs forgot.
That makes sense. I really want to use these game tickets, but I still have no idea what they were used for.
Find out eventually.
Yep, I'm just gonna keep storing them for the time being.
Yeah, there's another trigger that I can think of something that's missable, and I'm pretty sure it's when you get the reveal synergy. Is you have to do something like immediately, otherwise it's just gone.
Jeez.
Is it gone like a freight train?
The nut is permanent, right?
Isn't nut a healing item?
Yeah, I think it's a healing item in this, but should check.
Yeah,
no, it's a permanent boost.
Hard nut is a permanent boost. Nut. Nut is also an item, right?
You might want
nut
to
is
give
healing
that
for
to.
500.
So nut is a healing item, but hard nut is a stat boost.
I would suggest giving that to your people with shit defense.
I will also remind everybody there's a lot of people in this call. Keep everything calm. If somebody's talking, let them speak.
To do so much inventory management I should have done off screen.
Yeah, I kind of tried to speak over other people just now because it's like she might literally just not hear it in time.
Apologies.
Yeah, no, it's understandable. If you need to speak up to stop me from doing something that will break my experience, please do. You're fine too. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No.
I'm currently
I've gotten.
Sorry.
Go on.
I'm currently just doing item management, so go ahead. Free talking time now.
I've gotten pretty familiar with like this style of backseating, which is like not actually backseating. It's just, hey, this thing's not intuitive in the slightest. Let me stop you real quick.
That's fine.
I was actually going to. I looked up a while ago for the bunny who is also playing this game. What the luck stat does. Do you want me to explain it? Because it's not intuitive at all.
That would be appreciated too.
The luck stat does one or two very unimportant things, but the most important thing that it does is it is the die roll about whether you will inflict or take status conditions. It caps at the number 40. You do not gain it by leveling up. You can occasionally gain it by, I think, class change, and you gain it by the couple of items that are in the game that increase luck. They'll say that they do. My recommendation in general for playing this game is you would basically dump all of your luck plus on Mia, because it makes her that marginally more resistant to status conditions, and that's a bit important.
Because she is the primary healer, you want to keep her as unstatus conditioned as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Also, we should is there fast travel in this game, or am I walking everywhere? I think I'm walking everywhere, aren't I?
You'll eventually get fast travel.
Okay.
There's fast travel in the next game. There is not fast travel in
there
this
isn't
game,
in this one?
unfortunately.
I was getting too mixed up with one.
I should probably go back and get some fresh water from the tower, because it's probably going to be good for me.
You know, that's not a bad idea before you leave, actually.
It'll also
It's
get me
a free rechargeable. It's a free rechargeable, but I'm gonna suggest that you do not actually need that. You could backtrack. You do not need to do that. It's not exactly a vital item.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like it doesn't cost you anything to do it.
That's fair. I'm just saying. You don't ever need the water for anything plot relevant again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's a good healing item.
Well, not only
that's
that,
also what she cares about.
I could also get a couple extra a little bit more money, so I could buy the broad axes here, because that's a power upgrade for Isaac and Garrett.
Yep.
So, which is fair.
A little bit of farm might be a good idea. Excuse me, sir, you're running my way.
If that's like a full HP, the PP coverage.
It's not on my way.
Please don't be a
Yeah,
dead
they're talking about.
Sorry.
If we're talking about backtracking right now, I did just go collect my guidebook. Do you want me to go get the Jin checklist, or would you rather I not?
Go for it, because I would rather make sure I'm going through this game as fully as possible, because I want to. The problem is, I'm an adult in my 30s. I have a limited amount of time. I'm not a kid who's got bus rides to school and back that I could crack this game open and play. I have a job. I have other responsibilities. I only have so much time to play this game, and I want to play this game, but without all that time, I can't.
You're going the right way.
Yeah. God, knowing that the map is so nice now.
I feel like a good rule to live by for quote-unquote backseating adults is, if we're done with the area and we missed something, and we're about to head into the next area, tell us.
Pretty much.
Okay. Sounds good. Can I just see your Jin screen for 1 sec?
We have 2 of each.
Yeah, but I need to know which ones. I've taken a screenshot. I'm gonna go work on the checklist.
Alright, go for it. Yeah, pukes on your carpet. Ah, good, you're like my cats.
Urban?
No, the Nai Song Hao. Saying? In chat. Hello, friend in chat. Did I pronounce your name correctly? I don't know if I did. I'm a fool. That is
We're all fools, Abby.
True.
Don't feel bad.
Ow, wow.
Ow, wow, 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 wow. Because, yeah, if there's something that I missed, and it's, past the areas we've kind of fully explored, unless the game has a reason to send me back there, and I have no natural reason to head back to that area, tell me I missed something, please.
Yeah.
Besides...
And plus the save transfers to the second game.
Yep.
So it's best to get everything.
I have a cat that insists on chewing on plastic bags. Yeah.
I mean...
The cat at my mom's place, loves licking plastic bags.
I mean, I literally have a cat who, throughout most of her life, we've referred to her as the plastic bag dragon.
Aww. I thought you were about to say I'm literally licking a plastic bag right now. My brain geared up for that for some reason. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
No, but referring to the self-same cat is actually the same cat that's currently sitting on the back of my chair that I'm sitting in.
Aw. This also is such a weird game that you're like... I know it's very old school RPG style. To do that kind of thing, but to have my key items just mixed with my regular inventory.
Yes.
It sucks.
It does.
Takes up
It's
inventory
such a
slots
Mm-hmm.
that are so limited.
Yep. Why do cats love biting plastic? It's probably because on plastic bags they put some sort of powder or coating on them to make it so that they don't stick together for, you know, people like baggers and whatnot who have to constantly go through bags nonstop. It's probably that coating that they like, and it's probably something like a powder or something that's like perfectly fine to consume. It's just... I wouldn't say talcum powder. But it's some sort of powder like that, yeah. But I get... No more combat. Okay.
That's good.
Wow.
Yeah. I was kind of okay with one more combat, but it's whatever. I should have enough for at least one axe.
Just to make sure we're not missing anything in this cave, right?
I don't think so. There's that weird upper area that we can't get to yet.
There's the upper area that we cannot get to yet.
Yeah.
I have just completed going through all the stuff. The next gen is in front of you.
Okay.
Oh.
That's good. That is a good feeling to know that I am as complete as I can be with this game at this moment.
It's just in general a good feeling to go to the next area and you're like, I have 2 of each. That's a good number to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You'll get unbalanced, I think, exactly once during the game.
So the next area is going to probably have forge in one of each element.
Would assume that.
Most likely.
Cool.
That's good design.
Gives you the tools to actually play around with the elements.
Mm-hmm.
The next chapter, which is pretty arbitrarily the game is arbitrarily divided by the guidebook into chapters, lists 6 gen that you should be on the lookout for.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
So this is where it gets unbalanced. Kind of.
I don't think so. I think the unbalance happens
Oh, where
in
you
the
get
middle.
like a bunch of different djinn that are like, oh, I've got like 3 fire and 1 water.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's what you meant by that.
We thought it was like 4 per area. That's a dead end.
No, I mean
like how-
unbalanced. Yeah.
I like how I have like this instinct where I'm like, I've gone down that dead end so many times as a kid, it just traumatized me.
Brian H.
Thank you, Brian H.
Brian H.
Also, I just realized, I think my mic is being constantly activated, and I do apologize.
You're fine.
You can press the mute button. Or use push to talk.
That's true. I think it's more the fact that my reactive is picking up my mic, because it's not flashing on Discord.
No, it is flashing on Discord, actually.
It is.
Oh, my apologies.
That's what the reactive even works off of, is you flashing on Discord.
Yep. It picks up whether... The reactive works by picking up what your current vocal status is on Discord and then translating that to a program that swaps the images. Because Discord is publicly displaying whether you are talking at the moment, or through their API, as long as you log in, it can send data to the reactive that says, hey, this user's talking right now, hey, this user's not talking right now. And that's how it works.
Interesting.
Oh.
Because I've actually been sitting here, because I have your stream pulled up on my laptop, and I'm also looking at the Discord. There's not the green bar that's showing I'm talking on the Discord, but my reactive on Twitch is constantly lit up like I'm constantly talking.
Oh, yeah, I see you light up on my end.
No, it's because you have two separate images for your reactive rather than one.
Because your talking sprite is different, it stays lit up constantly rather than dimming.
Exactly.
That's how Abby has it set up.
Yep.
So okay, so it's not the fact that... Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not that it's thinking you're talking, it's that it just has you lit up regardless.
Okay.
When you're talking, your mouth opens.
Same thing that my icon and Kane's icon are, is because when we talk, our mouth opens, but when we're not talking, our mouth is closed. It's constantly lit up because we have a different icon for talking and not talking.
Same with mine as
I
well.
see. Okay. No, that makes sense. I didn't realize that was a setting you could turn on with reactive. I'm so used to, even though I have two separate images, it going dark when I'm not talking.
Yeah.
Alright, so I am currently going through the woods here to get to the other side, correct?
I don't think it's here.
I don't think it's here.
The passage isn't through this area?
I don't think so. Was it?
Do not.
Ferris?
This says south, I think.
Hold on. Ferris?
May have stepped away.
There we go.
Do you remember our Thomas?
Hi, I'm sorry. You do not need to go into the forest. You should leave.
Okay.
Alright, thank
I
you.
didn't think so.
That's fine, that just means I got more money and experience.
Which is always
apologies.
a good thing.
I was hoping I wasn't needed for 2 seconds. I went to the bathroom right when I was asked.
You're fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think it'd be further east
Where do
than
we want to
here.
go? What do we need?
Leave the area.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing a
Wait till
battle
next
axe
area.
for myself. You know, picking up some necessities. Eggs, battle axe, milk. Which one of these?
Do it like Yakuza and just buy a singular egg.
Immature egg.
Eggs, battle axe, weed.
A hard nut.
You might be able to, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if I can get there. Yeah, let me sell the weed.
Did you just sell the Waters of Life?
No.
No.
They're over
You actually
here.
can't.
Doesn't let
No,
you
you
sell
can.
it.
You can.
Uh,
2,250.
Oh no, I thought you... I was thinking about the water from the lighthouse, never mind. What do those wings do again?
Reduce enemy encounters.
It's a repel.
Yeah.
It's a repel.
You don't need that many of those.
I'll take all but 2 of them.
They-
That'll get me enough money.
They wear off very quickly.
Yeah.
Is the issue with the feathers?
Yeah. Weapon.
It's just not that worth spending money to avoid a slight annoyance.
Especially when a lot of combat I feel pretty much on top of right now.
Mm-hmm.
To the east!
Very jauntily walking.
It's because I'm petting my cat with my other hand right now, so I can't hold down the B button.
I wonder if you
Yeah,
get less...
Garvey decided
What
to
if
show
you-
up and chill.
Follow the road. Follow the road.
Follow the road? I've gone off the rails! It's fine, it's just Ratman.
Oh, now he gets an axe sprite.
Why are they cute?
They are! It's
Killing
I know.
unfortunate!
Ratmen.
I wonder if you get less combat encounters when you slow walk, because that's a thing in some other RPGs.
I believe that that's true in this one.
Yeah, because I noticed you barely got anything. Tank, you want this one?
What?
This NPC?
Are you going across the bridge?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Go right ahead.
I believe you were the tree before the quest.
Well,
No one.
thanks, dude.
Read his mind.
Yep. The fact that he was a tree was your story gate.
You wouldn't understand, but it's truly a joy to cross this bridge.
Well,
okay then.
That's a bridge we'll cross when we get there.
You did.
Already crossed it.
Yo, bears! Ah.
It's a bugbear.
I'm just going to start being the voice saying, but what are they really thinking? Every time.
Actually, though, please do. That's great.
Yeah, it's also fitting because, you know, my kid is the reason why you have the ability.
Mm-hmm.
That would work.
On the road again. Oh, look. A different sprite. Whoa.
Temple. Wow, monks.
Interesting.
Who dares cross my bridge?
Rage?
Yo, it's Tien. What up, dude?
Actually, do we have anyone written down for them?
A random
I don't think this one has a name.
Okay. I'll take it if no one else wants to.
Go for
it. Go for it.
Blue light in the north. Terrifying. A vein of broken stars. A force suddenly grows. All omens. Many stars fell from the sky, just as it says in the scrolls. Is this truly a portent of the Lord's destruction?
I don't know. The rock place here. Guess I'm gonna eventually get through you. Stand under that waterfall.
Look at all of these minds you can read.
Yeah. Look, a rock.
Shouldn't you keep that for later?
I will eat that rock later. Hello, old man.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just a standard old man.
Yeah, just a church.
Just a standard old man.
It's me, standard old man.
Sometimes an old man is just an old man.
Yeah, he is. The Diablo.
Oh my god.
The older man.
I can't believe we found them oldest man.
But what are they thinking?
What's the name of this place again?
He's aware
I think
you're
this is
reading his
Nyampa.
mind.
Yeah.
I don't remember this dude's name.
Pretty sure Kane was correct.
Oh, Yompa. Looks like correct. And we'd have no one written down for them.
Who is that? Who speaks to my mind? Ha! Young master! Was that your voice I heard in my mind just now?
Yes.
How dare you! I was remembering my best TV broadcasts! I knew it! You follow them, do you not?
Yes.
I knew it! But you must go through Magal Forest, the endless woods. The forest itself is a mystery, and its paths even more so.
1 second, I'm petting my cat, sir.
Yeah.
Cats are important. No ordinary man can pass from one side to the other. A cat, on the other hand, might.
Okay, here.
I don't want your
Sonny,
cat.
I'm going to teach you how to turn into a cat. Put on the ears.
Pussycam.
But perhaps I could, young master. If you can endure the trials in the Waterfall Grotto, I will tell you.
Oh man, I'm going to court?
Will you take the test?
I guess. Cat
Do
didn't
not
like me making
worry.
that noise.
You will be permitted to enter the grotto.
He has typos. Wow.
Go
Because
now.
they're longer range than yours.
Isaac,
The cat.
just remember, you are not the only ones who can read minds.
Synergy.
If a quiz is quizzical, what is a test?
Testy.
Okay, bye, cat.
You have lost your cat, and therefore the only means of getting through the endless village or forest.
That's fine.
We will hopefully manage without.
Who wants to be a child?
Isn't it noble of him to try and save the world by becoming enlightened?
Yeah.
However, I really do not want to see Nyumpa waste away.
Can't believe I grew old and Kane grew young.
I will train to become a good monk. Then I will save the world, even if I must sacrifice myself.
What a noble goal.
We trained him wrong, as a joke.
Yumpa has not eaten in days. He's gonna waste away to nothing. I can't imagine fasting. It gets me depressed just thinking about it.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I have already heard of your test from Master Nyumpa. You may enter.
Nice hops, dude.
Now, if only you could hop diagonally like that.
Yeah.
Oh good, you finally got a shower.
Move like a knight.
Oh, jeez. So we met Master Nyumpa, and the guy blocking the waterfall was Master Jumpa.
Oh my god. Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
There
everybody.
is a djinn in here.
The dragon's flame illuminates the path of truth in the darkness. No dragons?
Dragon.
I see. The mechanic.
Oh!
And the mimic.
That's fine. I'm gonna hit it
He'd
with
be waiting up his ass.
Ragnarok. I'm gonna get his ass.
Yeah, you got access to the big boy spells now.
Yep.
Just casually summoning the end of the Norse universe.
God.
He's weak to fire.
Jeez, dude.
Wake the fire, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a wooden
It's a
chest.
treasure chest. Yeah.
This is
I mean, it could be metal painted red.
True.
Not that obvious.
You don't really have any status downs.
He does.
Speaking of stats downs,
No effect on Garrett. Ivan falls asleep. Mia falls asleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honk.
This is why I like mixing and matching gins, even though it makes your stats a little less good. Is if you just give them their own elements, they're pretty basic and boring.
Yeah.
It's a case of undeniably effective, but kinda basic.
Game ticket.
Hey, another game ticket.
Gave me a game ticket. Please don't put it in Isaac's. God damn it.
You will have a game ticket.
Stop.
Makes you-
Please put it in another inventory.
At that point, I would put it in Isaac's inventory, because you know it's gonna keep happening.
Yeah, I might as well.
My scratchers.
Sorry, I will give you. Here, do you
I
want
was
to?
gonna say, watch before the stat cap is 20 for the tickets, but it's 30.
I sure hope not.
No, it shows you when you transfer.
Alright.
That's the good thing about this game. It will show you the cap max of the stack value.
Very appreciated.
Oh, I'm not sure what you're supposed to... Oh, right.
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
can jump over one.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like you could make that.
Yeah.
Nope, can't go this way. Hi, Lars! God!
Just a quick drive-by.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Rays of light.
Can't believe you got drive-by by a Charmander.
With a metal pipe.
Weird, normally you're the one hitting people with cars.
I know. Rays of light give birth to shadows, revealing the way. Okay. Well, I want to go this way first. Hello. There's a room full of spikes down there. Isn't that something?
Looks to be in shadow, given the lighting there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably got something to do with it, the puzzle.
Probably. Hello? No, there's nothing
so
there.
you need to somehow get to the right without blocking it. Oh.
Sometimes a wall is just a wall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like you could actually go down from there.
I was gonna say, sometimes a divot is a doorway in this game. You gotta check those.
I think she knows, but she wanted the chest.
Yeah, I wanted to see what the Arctic blade was. Ooh.
Long sword.
Actually, wait a minute. I should probably give this to... Hold up.
I don't think Mia can use it.
I don't think Mia can use swords in the... Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but Garrett
Garrett
could,
can.
and I think Garrett would be better with it since he's our primary physical attacker.
No, hold on. If you recall, elemental damage is not physical based.
It's magic. Wow.
Yeah, because this was a small increase. If I give it back to... Yeah.
It does not show. It does not show how much magical damage the weapon does.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately one of those things you have to look up.
Yep. Here, Mia. Have a broad axe.
Apparently it is a very small amount of magic damage, so it might indeed be better for Garrett.
And I'm going to take a guess and say you can cross the spikes, but they'll hurt you.
I don't know.
I feel like this should be solvable without touching the spikes, though.
That's fair.
Heyo.
Welcome back, Mizu.
Welcome back.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome to the Mizu Cave.
I have my own cave?
Yeah, look at this
Apparently.
weapon.
Okay.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I see what it's doing. That's cute.
I also see a gin.
What's up, little buddy? Please don't bite me.
He's gonna bite you.
He's gonna bite you.
No! Well, I hope you like Ragnarok.
He said, give me that butt.
Bye, Walter. Mercury.
Yep. Cat's meowing at me. What do you want,
Meow,
little
meow,
dude?
meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Garvey. Jeez.
That one kinda hurts.
Yeah, a mean little Jin.
So, note to self, it's weak to Ragnarok.
Because if it gets Earth, and Earth's weak, is strong. Jupiter's strong against Mercury.
Mm-hmm. Heal the healer. I think that's a rest bet. Isaac's attack rose by 34.
Yep.
Damn.
Which was enough.
Yeah.
I was about to say, which was enough to give him a power boost of almost 30. I think like 33 damage.
By
my Zephyr.
bit.
No, we got 2 Mercuries. Well,
Yeah. Can I see what this will do? I will get Ash Blast, Gaia, Weaken, Delude. Lose a lot of my Earth ones.
Zephyr's baby.
You should set it and then transfer it to see what it changes.
Yeah. Here, we're just gonna give it to and get it set here, even though that's not gonna do any boost. It's just gonna exist. And
Yeah.
then
Now you get to see what a single Wind Djinn does to people's spell lists.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not worth it. Damn.
You lose all your healing doing that, yeah. Astral Blast
So-
keeps Volcano.
It's a little better for them.
Hey, look, if you give a Wind Djinn to Garrett, they become Martin.
They become Tage! That's great! They also get a bunch of buff and debuff spells, which gives them a lot more versatility.
Yeah. Honestly,
We lose
Garrett's not a good mage, so that's almost a good idea.
Yeah, does Astral Blast still have an AoE effect? Because I think Volcano is single target.
I think it is.
I don't know why you want a companion who complains so much. They won't stop whinging.
I don't get it.
Oh my god.
Astral Blast is single target, but honestly it's fine. Garrett doesn't really do a lot of AoE, he does a lot of single target. Wait a minute, I'm not done here. Back there. Get back
I will
there,
also
young man.
point out, Garrett, with that addition, Garrett has Deluge, which also is a multi-target.
Yeah.
Also, we got the answer to my previous question of yes, stepping on the spikes does do damage.
I think I immediately know what to do to solve this puzzle. Just to
Yeah.
see what's up here. This is probably just a chest to look in the shadow room. Oh, hello, sir.
Or it could be more.
Statue of an eyeless dragon. Okay.
We're gonna
I
find
can-
some gemstone or something that'll go in the socket.
I can
Dragons?
hear. I can hear Lars already. Did you check south of that room?
Not yet. I went across the bridge, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, in the room you just were in. Never mind. There we go.
Conveniently, the dragon's eye.
Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
Look at that. Man, that's what
South of here.
Oh, that's an entry point into this area from one of the previous rooms.
All right, just making sure.
Yep. Blah.
Blah.
Oh, look, a path. He looks so happy now. Look at that. What a happy little dragon.
Oh,
I can see!
So happy.
Oh, happy
dragon.
Oh yeah, I see now. There's just a wall down there.
Yeah. Q, U.
Delude, it does not attack.
No.
We're not eating the dragon's eye. We're not Estenian.
Yum yum. Full of full of nutrients. Yum yum.
No.
Yeah,
We are not
Delude is
going to-
just accuracy.
We are not going to become Nidhogg. No.
Tasty, tasty eye.
No.
You spurt mud on me.
It's a good thing there weren't 2 eyes. We don't need fucking Bahamut trying to resummon itself into our world. Thank you.
Please no.
Bramble seed end. Okay.
It sounds like a consumable version of a spell.
Yeah. Hi, Cat. Did you want to hang out again? Come here. Hello?
What was that noise?
Cat landing somewhere, I guess.
That was scary. I thought he smacked the cat.
No!
Jeez.
Nah.
No, I would
She wouldn't do that.
I was all tapped. That's what it sounded like. That scared me.
So there's this path here. I'm assuming it wants me to walk on that. So I will try to from the higher platform and see what happens.
Let's see if there's an invisible path to walk there.
I'm gonna assume there's something like that.
Yeah, it seems likely.
Yeah, it did nothing when you walked on it down there.
Mm-hmm.
This is very intuitive. A single skeleton, like it's a hard enemy from a future area or something.
Uh-huh. John Skeleton. Look at that. I
highly doubt it would let you fall.
Yeah, there was some course correction it did there.
Jim Skeleton and his brother Bobby Bones.
Hello.
Ooh, chest.
That chest gives me hard mimic vibes.
It's probably not.
The secret of Key shall be revealed to the disciples of the truth.
Ah, they're D&D 5e players. I see.
Orb of Force. The Forb.
Oh yeah.
Someone forced.
You broke multiple people with that. Good job, Happy.
No problem.
The Forb with the force of a horse.
You can give that to anyone
They will
to
just
give them a noob synergy.
So they will
That's
just
Forb.
have force.
Not to be
Isn't that
confused
that
with
one
the Fab.
character from that kids' TV show? It's like a brother Phineas.
No, that's
What?
Fab.
That's Phineas and Ferb.
No, Forb, not Fab.
I don't believe you.
I thought that was a various plant life used for seasoning.
Do you have... Does it give you a combat synergy? It does. Is it multi-target or single target?
Strike a distant target. Oh!
It's
Punch!
really not good as a as a
Overall?
combat synergy.
It's
It
something,
doesn't matter.
It is
The point is Bane's punch.
pretty much. Gives me some sort of ranged attack, which was, I guess, the key item that I was supposed to pick up here.
It also matters, because, like, if you do some clash shenanigans, and you're like, this person doesn't have a single target hit, and this is single target, you could just give that to them.
Mm-hmm.
That way you're not screwed out of versatility.
Did I win? I think I did.
Yes.
Why, you have mastered the secrets of fusion everything. What? Master Numpa is waiting for you.
Okay, cool.
Proceed to the temple.
I sure hope he isn't going to try to attack me as sort of like a test for my skills to make sure I'm good to continue onward or something like that.
You mean like the party did in Cost yesterday?
Uh-huh. Should I get ready for combat? This feels like one of those, like, you went through the test.
You do not need to get a tactical Minhior at the ready.
Okay.
Excellent, Isaac! I'm glad to see you master the secrets of the Fushin Temple. We monks call the power you have obtained Ki.
Synergy, but okay.
You seem confused, Isaac.
No, I know what's going on here at this point.
You possess great wisdom for one so young, but I feel I must explain this.
The game's gonna give me the tutorial regardless.
Yes.
It is called Force by the Western world, but it is really spiritual power. I will teach you, as I promised. Use this power to go through the forest. What would happen if you let loose this energy in the forest?
Wanton destruction?
Haha! You're curious, no?
Hey, Lunar. How you doing? Yeah, sure, why not, old man?
Monsters that wait in hiding would show themselves.
Okay.
You would then try to defeat them, would you not?
Yeah, not if they tried. Not if they're just chill.
Haha, that is right. There is no good in wanton destruction.
I love wontons. Why would I destroy them?
It's just so you know, it's wanton. You kind of skip the O.
Fuck English.
Yeah.
Monsters are cowardly. They will run once they know you can see them. They are creatures of the woods, so they do not get lost there. That's all I have to say. Get out of my house.
Can I read your mind?
Yes. Now that I have passed my knowledge of Ki along, I am without worries. Farewell, Isaac. Take care of yourself.
You want me to pick you up a hamburger, dude? You haven't eaten in days.
Large double quarter pounder meal.
Okay, gotcha.
I thought that man was going to say, now that I've passed on my secrets of Ki, I could finally rest in peace like he's the fucking Undertaker.
No, bitch, I want a burger!
Can't do the fasting.
Oh my god, is that a Battletoads? It's a Battletoads from the NES game that nobody likes.
People like the game, they just don't like how hard it is.
Hello?
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm not gonna kill
Yeah.
you. What?
You have to
You
be
had to have
closer.
been closer.
Ah.
I like how there's still a Forb meme going on in the chat, in your
Don't-
Twitch chat, Abby.
Don't worry about it.
I love the internet.
I'm making stupid references to things that realistically very few people understand.
Men! Oh, these aren't skeletons, they're bone fighters.
That was my nickname in high school.
I was about to make a similar joke.
Nobody called you that in the high school, Tank.
No, you're right.
That's what I call myself in the morning.
Oh my god!
You're all awful.
I'm not awful, I'm Google.
Wow, Deluge doesn't do diddly.
I'm
Yeah,
an advanced
that's what I
learning
said.
language model.
Also... No, go ahead, Side. Finish your thought.
It's just a smoke screen that deals no damage. This is why I asked if Force was a multi-target hit or not in combat.
Hey, Side, you mentioned the other day that I made a dumb reference about what they called me in high school, and you said no, they didn't. Do you want to know what I was actually called in high school?
I'm curious.
Google.
Why were you called a Google?
Did they just say like, "Okay, Google"?
Kind of. So my science teacher and the coach of the football team christened me with that nickname because I was a smartass.
Oh, well, I can't use that at all in combat.
No, it's literally a smoke screen from Pokemon.
No, the
It does no
equipable,
damage.
the equipable synergy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the
I'm
equipable
surprised.
synergy doesn't have anything that shows up
Yeah,
here.
there's a lot of synergy that are just field synergy and battle synergy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised because it's literally a fucking monkey blast.
Yeah,
Something
no,
that
it's
no game has ever gotten right about a smoke screen is the fact that it not only makes it harder to see, it makes it harder to breathe.
Yeah.
Wait, what buff is the ape under?
the ape cannot use synergy as that symbol.
There's a pulsing. Oh, that's a. Looks
I
like
see that nut.
Okay.
Give me.
You still have grab?
I should.
Come to twitch.tv/Abra. We've
that
got
catch?
pulsating nuts.
I think it's catch on the first. Yeah.
You cannot reach.
Still too far away.
How?
You might need to be slightly further down, actually.
Why is it dancing?
It's to catch the player's attention. Yeah, you had to be at the same latitude as the tree.
You know, Side, that's nuts.
Oh my god.
Do you feel proud, Tank?
I'll show you
Oh,
nuts.
You should see the smile on my face.
But does it feel good to go for the lowest hanging fruit?
Like the nut?
No, more like a low-hanging nut.
It also wasn't hanging that low. We had to use a special ability to get it.
At this point, you're just picking the fruits off the ground with those jokes.
Well, you know, there's no need to be intolerant for my nutty jokes.
I think I'm getting allergic to this conversation.
Also, hello, joiner.
Hi, Sunshine.
There's a sinner!
Hey, Sensu Bean.
Hello there.
Sensodyne.
Do not call Senna.
Do not call Senna toothpaste. How dare
Wait, what was Senna called?
I'm gonna save everybody's teeth.
I'm sorry, what was Senna called?
Sensodyne.
Oh my god.
I love my friends.
I mean, in fairness, there is. I guess you're going to fight off your own cavities. Given Sinwa Mineral.
Yeah, no, this does help because Senna's way too sweet.
She is incredibly sweet.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna eat toothpaste.
Please do not eat toothpaste.
Okay. This is not a vor stream. Do not eat the Senwa Mineral.
Oh goodness, no.
I'm not gonna eat Senna.
Oh my god! Why would?
Okay, y'all need to stop.
Let's
Y'all need to
please.
stop.
Let's
Alright.
please once again crank it down from 11 down to a 6.
Oh good, 2 of them. I'm sure one of them's the right one and one of them's the wrong one.
I mean, you could always rewind in case you get the wrong one.
Yeah, or I could
But
see
you
if
got the
maybe
right one, so it's
maybe I
fine.
could read minds. Hello. Damn.
I mean, you could just do both to get the loot.
True. Yo, give me free stuff. You're not free stuff. You're a mole.
Something that's always been confusing to me about Pokemon gyms, where it's like, if you do the gyms puzzles correctly, you get less battles, and I'm like, why would I do that?
Maybe if
You know,
get...
Side, some people, when they play an RPG, they don't try to min-max.
What do you mean, min-max?
Wait a minute.
I mean,
min-max,
they're
you
not modifying
Hold
the
it.
game's INI files to give them intentionally less health than the hardest difficulties could possibly offer them.
If you guys noticed, a monkey popped out of each of those. One went to the right, one went south.
Yep.
Yes, we paid attention.
What does that mean though? Because they're supposed to show me the right way, so both ways could be right? Oh.
Yeah?
Alright, cool.
Yeah, looks like it.
I can't believe Abby just tried to mind read a chest.
I'm trying to see if it's
Hey,
a
if
mimic.
it was a mimic.
If it was a mimic, that would have been smart.
What would it have thought if it was a mimic?
I'm gonna get
Close to
him.
your
I'm
attack.
gonna get him.
How hungry it is?
Hold on.
That's actually a valid question.
Now that's
Does-
different from defense, because you don't want to give that to your mages.
Yeah, I want to give this to my big boys.
Yeah.
Isaac or
Probably
Garrett?
Garrett.
Anyway, I'm sorry for being late. I don't know what's going on. I didn't
It's
even
fine.
hear my alarm.
You're fine.
alright.
Yeah.
It's not like you're voicing one of the main characters or anything. It's cool.
Yeah.
We're
just
happy
here
to
to have
have
a
you
good
here.
Honestly, throughout the entirety of the game today, while yes, there's been plenty of voice acting, a lot of the main characters haven't really been talking.
Yeah. Should probably sort inventory again. Yeah, we'll do that.
You've got these. Yeah.
I just don't know what's going on. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
You are fine, Sin.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Alright, I gave this man the nuts. Here, Ivan, have some nuts.
That's a lot of nuts.
Everybody's got some healing items. Okay. Back again at the Krispy Kreme. What to do here? Beat up this guy again.
I'm sorry, Senna, but you can blame Tank for this.
Oh my
goodness. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
Amazing.
Hey, look! At least I look adorable.
It's true. It's very true.
I love the face.
It's great.
If I came out of my tube of toothpaste, I would not want to brush my teeth anymore. I just want to hold the little creature.
Fair and valid.
Just
But
put
the
me on your
creature
shoulder.
wants to hold your teeth together.
I don't.
I'm not sure
Okay,
about
let's
that.
move on from this
I'm not.
conversation.
Yeah, we're good here. Anyway, there's two paths forward, and I can't figure out where to go. Hello, friends.
That's
oh my
terrible.
goodness.
I think you also weren't close enough to that stump when you used force.
You can
That's why I
drop.
didn't.
Crisscross ZX says, fun fact, you can drop artifacts, things like lucky coins and stat boosting items, and get it back from any shop.
Oh,
So at least it's not permanently lost, but
that's good.
Did you hit that stump above you, Abby?
I did. Need to
It
hit
looked
the-
like you weren't close enough. That's why I was asking.
I need to hit the other stump first. I don't know if I can
Are you
from
sure?
here.
Are you sure you were close enough to this one?
pretty sure that won't work. You're not on the right level for us.
Yeah, and then this one, I was.
Alright, just making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
as
just
I
have
said,
to-
it looked like you weren't close enough.
Yeah, there's no way around up this way that I saw. Unless I'm crazy.
It is possible to always just miss something.
Yep. There's a reason that we're playing with people who know what they're doing in this game. Is so that way I try not to miss as much as possible.
This dungeon's pretty forgettable though, sadly.
By the way, Amy,
Yes.
I want to compliment your kobold invoice because it's freaking adorable.
Oh, thank you.
That is some
That's-
amazing art.
That is actually Spells Kobold, and I had a friend of mine give me a bit of art instructions, which is why it turned out the way it did.
Aww.
Like the shading on it, it's so clean. You're getting so much better.
Well, thank you.
Got crystal powder? Hello?
It sounds like a magic can create. No, it's just damage. Cool.
It's basically one of those items you toss out in battle and causes damage. Yeah.
Yeah, we know. We got a few of those already.
Okay. I have more nuts! Who keeps giving me their nuts?
The ghosts, apparently.
Artemis.
Oh, good. More nuts for me.
Well, you're not wrong. Can't go down here.
Can you punch the rock out of the way?
Can I punch the rock?
It looks like something you could interact with.
Yeah, it's either that or I can force
try-
grab it.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
See, the way to tell if it's to move is those little dots on the ground, those little rocks. That tells you it's a move puzzle.
Yeah,
like 99% of the time.
It's. Yeah.
It's easy to miss it sometimes, folks.
Yeah.
It is easy to miss. That's fair.
Storm Ray, hello.
Ah, you leveled up and got some
Welcome to
new
your
stuff.
level up skills.
I don't think he keeps it if you change him to another class, right?
Correct.
Yeah, no.
So it's not a level up skill.
It's one that comes with the class and the level that it is.
Correct. That's. Oh, hey, look.
Oh, you could just pick up that guy, apparently.
Well, really quick. Just gonna get this over here. Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me.
He's gonna bite you.
It's gonna bite me.
Like
Hang
when
on,
it's
caught by
that
surprise.
when it's that free, it's always a fight.
Yeah.
Venus, yippee.
Oh, Garrett's
Given
not
it's a
neutral, huh?
I'm a little sad that I missed the first time you used Ragnarok because I was waiting for that.
It was cool.
It's a big set.
Yeah, not Garrett,
Yeah.
please.
What do you call it when somebody specs into a class but not really?
I think Isaac's within kill percent. Oh, thank God.
You specifically said not Garrett, and the dude's like, okay, Garrett.
Nah, just Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac might be
Okay, my bad.
within kill range.
Yeah. I mean, I know you said that, but I remember Abby said not Garrett because Garrett was real close to dying.
No, they
Yeah.
said not Garrett.
I said nut
that's what I'm
Garrett,
saying.
yes. Like, give them the
Oh.
nut, yes.
I think Isaac's.
Oh.
I don't think Isaac is in kill percent because Isaac has better magic resist.
Alright, so this is Venus. Venus is... water? Earth. Okay.
It's Earth.
So wind
Ground
is strong
Earth.
against it?
Yeah, but you don't want to be attacking physically with your mage.
Yeah.
Although, actually, never mind. They do have that sword.
The Verpal Blade is doing some work, but...
Yeah, it's real nice.
It's still not
Snicker
physical
snack.
attack based.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a little maintenance this round. Alright, cool. Alright, Isaac, you are our side healer right now. So...
That's an interesting question to Abby about the K9 unit, Sammy.
Oh, currently she hasn't been saying we have a guide for her. What is...
No, in the personal chat.
In the Discord chat.
Yeah, Sammy asked, "Is this what is in the dormitory in the K9? In K9 is just a bunch of these dudes."
Why?
Because the building is shaped like the Venus symbol, I was making a joke that it was just full of Virginie.
Oh, I thought you meant K9's dormitory somehow, and I'm like, we have a dormitory? Where?
No, the dormitory that we're gonna investigate.
Yeah, no, it's not even a dormitory. It's like the manor of a sword lord. They just happen to teach there.
Aside to answer your question about the K9 unit having our own dormitory, we do it in Kingdom of Kingdom Face. What do you mean?
Do we? I've never seen it.
Do you think that the Queen Minister is just going to have her wife and her wife's friends just sleep in the fucking inn all the time? I don't think so.
Her wife? No. Us? Yes.
I would. Okay. I'm trying to think of what Aberdeen would do for the kobolds, because they're not going to just stay in a random, like, apartment.
And Steph was going out into the woods. Meditate under a waterfall.
I still do have that map of the Scooby-Doo Manor.
I mean, Snafu's a monk.
Wait.
Austerity's kind of their thing.
Okay. I was worried that from that angle you just knock it back into the other stump.
Ah.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Thank
'cause-
God they're better than that.
Ginkle and Aurora canonically have their shop. Aberdeen and Layla live in a house together because they're married. The rest of the kobolds would probably have some sort of, like, shared campus to stay at.
I mean, we're basically a strike force for your military, so it's like, if you have a place to house your military, I guess?
We do
So
have...
they-
we do
They
have
live
a
in a
keep.
barracks. Goodness.
It's a big bread house. What do you know?
Hello, it is I, Da Venus.
You did.
Should probably have equipped it, but you know, it's whatever. It just...
Yeah, just summon it. It'll equip itself.
Yeah. Let it do what it
Probably
needs to do.
I had to wait for a guess.
Yeah.
With another Venus, you can finally level 2 summon if you have both of them set.
True.
And personally, I love it because it's just so funny.
Yeah.
It is honestly hilarious.
I am not putting my kobolds in Big Brother. Though that would be funny.
Isn't that what the RP chat is already?
Yes.
People get to stare at us doing our drama.
Actually, though, wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute.
For this week's drama, we've introduced a previous adventure party's love interest.
Hi, I'm also their boss. Now this is just turning into a soap opera.
So when does the evil twin come out?
It's literally the meme I posted last night, where it's like the soap opera, the glass shattering thing, and then it goes into the Final Fantasy VII.
You want to reset Zephyr to some...
Yeah, I think I'm going to trade Zephyr off.
Plus, it would be nice for Garrett to have the Djinn that can revive somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Since he's garbage for magic anyways.
Yeah.
Posting it again.
What is...
Yo, he'll get Planet Diver? That's a good one.
Yeah. Plus, you don't lose anything with this.
I would lose a lot of my high-end Earth stuff, and I would lose Cure on Isaac, but Isaac would become the status person. They would also have Gaia.
You could also give Zephyr to... Actually, no, I think Zephyr's... Yeah, if you want to keep your heal spell, you could give Zephyr to, what's his face? Wind Mage. Reggie.
Yeah.
No, never mind. I had a brain derp. The Earth Djinn. Whomst is it good on?
No.
To
I
be
just
perfectly
had a
honest,
brain reset.
to be perfectly honest, the optimal composition is to just give their own element to each person.
Yeah, it's optimal if you're like a 10-year-old who doesn't know the benefits of status effects.
It's definitely the way you want to play the game. Sort of.
The status effects are not useful during any of the boss fights because the devs were like, status effects? We don't want you using status effects. This game, by the time that you have enough synergy that does status effects, all the bosses are immune, except for one exception, and then in the second game, literally all the bosses are immune to status effects, so
that's
who cares?
Kind of bullshit.
I was going to say, that sounds pretty boring.
That's JRPGs. That's JRPGs as a standard.
Oh, other JRPGs let you do status effects on bosses?
Sometimes.
I said standard, not
At least
exceptions.
one. At least one or two.
Yeah.
When I say standard, I don't mean that every single one. I mean, generally, that's the case. There are exceptions. There are absolutely exceptions.
Yeah.
I wasn't arguing that.
A lot of JRPGs are status effects? Nah.
I wasn't arguing that.
Oh yes, make the tree grow back, Abby.
Lock the monster inside it.
That would be kind
That's
of fun.
morbid. That would be morbid.
Would be kind of brutal. What in the... Okay, so can't move you. Can't move you. There's gotta be something over here to do. Okay, that lets me access this, which allows me to access this. Which I'm gonna have to go around and push it back into place so I can move this one. They really like this puzzle. Oh my god.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They really love rolling logs.
That's the puzzle for like both games.
I'm pretty sure they like come up with the dungeons first, and then after that they're like, well, we gotta put something in there. Control C, Control V.
Makes sense.
To be fair, this is if I'm remembering correctly, this is a Japanese developer, and this was also under development when Sokoban was just becoming like super popular.
Who?
Yes.
What?
Sokoban is the genre. Sokoban is the Japanese word for the genre of game that's pushing boxes to solve a puzzle. If you remember the Pokemon games, also around this era with all of the strength puzzles, those are Sokoban puzzles.
Huh.
I've never heard of that.
It's called warehouse, I think. Warehouse something.
Oh, that's instantly I know what that is when you use the English term.
Warehouse, pushy. Well, what?
Even Ocarina of Time had those.
As another quick note, this was also this particular developer's first foray outside of the genre of games they were making before, which was Nintendo sports games.
I'm pretty sure they did this before the Mario Golf and Mario Tennis. Because they literally put references to Synergy in those games.
They were also the creators of Mario Golf on the N64.
Yeah.
You're a big man!
Yeah, that's the creature you've been hitting out of the stumps every single time.
I think that's just their dad, rather than them specifically.
Yeah, because he's blue and I'm yellow.
And they were like yellow or green.
Storm Ray does this does a period of damage.
So bad.
Ragnarok is a single exclamation point. Planet Diver 3.
Very good.
Got it. Alright.
Earth, I guess.
So weak to Mars.
It's fire.
Cool. Then if that's the case, Isaac, you're gonna go back on melee. You just keep dropping planet divers on this dude.
Yes.
And
impact.
Impact on Isaac. And nobody's hurt, so if actually, if you can get your, I don't know if she can get her Muchmahuzet off. That blocks.
She could.
Oh my god!
Yeah, this is the part of the game where I'm always like, why would you people ever only have one element? Because then you have situations like this where people just can't do anything.
Ow.
Variety.
Well,
it's a big deal.
When you have them on primary elements and it's weak or resistant, you want to use the ones it's weak to, and then what you do is you give the person who doesn't use useful synergy a weapon that crits really well.
Yeah, but you have two mages.
So, in regards to this, I don't think that there's a wrong way to play this game. There is upsides and downsides to keeping Jin with their, respective element user. There's also upsides and downsides to spreading out the Jin. With the upsides...
That's low HP.
Yeah, I know. I got a heal on him.
But,
yeah, my point is more so that just attacking normally is kind of boring. Which I feel a lot of people just ignore when they're trying to compliment.
Wow.
It might be kind of boring, but like there are some weapons with really, really overpowered crits that require you to just attack normally.
Do we have them right now?
Not yet.
Actually, that's not true. You have...
I have the Blizzard Blade. That's been doing pretty good work. The Vorpal Blade's been doing pretty good work.
You have the Blizzard Blade and you have the Vorpal Blade.
The Ankh Staff's been doing pretty good work.
Soon you're gonna get the Dem.
Whoop, sorry, what was that? I was about to say Ember.
It's okay.
You won.
Go on, Ferris.
Good job.
You have the Vorpal Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're about to get the Vampire Blade, I think, in a dungeon or two, and then one of the endgame weapons, if it crits, instantly kills whatever you're facing.
Oh, like there's a weapon in Dragon Quest that has the same effect, where it doesn't hit for a lot, but if you crit with it, it instas.
Yeah, I got that thing. It's literally doing only a single damage when you hit.
Mm-hmm.
As mentioned in chat, there are crit builds in Golden Sun that you can build into that makes Unleash weapon happen 100% of the time. But back to my point, what I was saying before, the obvious downside to keeping Jin with their natural adept is less variety in their element, but the upside is that they have much stronger attacks with said element, and you are not heavily punished for actually using the Jin and getting to use summons, which the later summons can be very powerful and increase your elemental power an immense amount, which can increase damage with that. With spreading out the Jin, you are punished for using the Jin as well as the summons, because even a single Jin could make your entire build vanish. But what you do get is not only variety, but there are some incredibly powerful abilities that come with the classes that require quite a variety of Jin, which means they're basically late game builds due to the number of Jin that are needed. But again, you don't get the elemental boosts. You do not get.
You might want to talk to that guy, Abby.
Yeah, you do not get the freedom to use the Jin, which can be very extremely.
It's random NPC. I don't think.
I was waiting for Senna to finish what they were saying before moving forward.
Yeah, you could talk to them. I don't think they're an important NPC. Just whilst Senna's continuing to talk.
Sorry. Go ahead, Senna.
I was more or less done, but I'm basically saying there are upsides and downsides to either one. So I don't think either side or Ferris are wrong.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I was saying, which is, at the end of the day, they're both good. So just go for whichever one's the most fun. And I feel like having variety is more fun.
I can understand that, as well as discovering what new things you can do with the variety of Jin. Me, I love summoning. I love the summons, especially in the second game. The summons can get redonkulous.
How do you feel, Abby, as the actual player of the game?
I want to experiment and see what I think is best, but that means I'm going to do a little bit of both. I'll do everybody's kind of on their main thing, and then when I feel like I'm at a point of the game where I feel confident about the enemies, I'll experiment around and, I'll turn off my Jin and then see what I can summon out of them and see what they do in battle, and then kind of experiment with that. That is my general idea when it comes to playthroughs. Is when I am doing story content, I'm going to do the thing that I feel like is going to be best for me to hit the hardest. Until, when I'm in a chill area, though, I'm just gonna chill and have fun and ignore, play around and experiment.
Talk to the guy in front of the stump.
I'll also mention, in Golden Sun 1, it's definitely, easiest and pretty brain off to play with, everybody on their own element. But there is a game mechanic that you get in Golden Sun 2 that makes it easier and better to do multi. What's it?
Yeah, I felt like there might be some special effect to that China dress.
Yeah, it does. It lowers enemies' attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be useful. I say that as if you have a choice. She's the only female party member.
Yeah, it's what it is. Alright, yeah, the rest of these are normal items, so the shield's the only upgrade that's here.
That 6 extra defense is pretty decent.
Hey, Abby, real quick, this is slightly off topic, but you did bring up the game series earlier. Just so I can go ahead and potentially give some advice, one of my friends is saying, why in the world are things so expensive in this game, in Dragon Quest III 2.5 HD? Like, monsters don't give enough gold to cover getting equipment in towns without some intense grinding. Any advice that you can give to that? Or is it just the grind?
It is. You got to remember the Dragon Quest III originally came out on the NES. And in it being an NES game from that era, the grind is part of the game. That's the kind of unfortunate, you kind of have to deal with it side of it. But in dealing with it, you kind of have that need, that urgency to kind of like play a lot of Dragon Quest when it comes to the equipment and whatnot. Your power is not going to come from specific equipment. You're going to find better equipment in the world than you are going to get it by purchasing things in the shops. Your party should at some point pretty much be pretty self-sufficient. You should be able to find new loot about the same time that it becomes available in the shops that boost your powers. But a lot of your party's growth is going to come from the class system and reclassing your characters over and over again and taking the boosts and rolling them on themselves to kind of create this omni party of gods that even without weapons could take down any foe.
My tip would be do not have FOMO. It is impossible to purchase everything.
Yep.
And yeah, I know it sounds stupid to just say, just don't have fear of missing out, but it's like, there's literally no alternative. It's fine to not have the most recent gear in an RPG.
Exactly.
A lot of modern RPGs, like, really pad you with a lot of money to make sure you can always purchase the new stuff, but it's like, you really don't need it in older ones.
Alright, Mia's been holding on to this axe because found a better weapon.
Oh, wow.
Alright, and now I can do a little bit of upgrading here. This battle rapier goes to 152. The mace goes to 150, so I should just use the rapier. I have a... Cool. Alright, now we can start to investigate the town. You're the healing man. I don't care. Who are you, child?
What? Headshot!
Wow, you reset that sprite back to its same position. Good work, kid.
Why
don't you show them how it's really done?
Breaking trees with my hand hurts me very, very much. But it does not hurt Master Feh. He's a great master.
Cool, watch this. I'm about to send this thing to orbit.
What happened? The tree jumped on its own!
Cool. We now know that the master is skilled in force synergy.
And that right there is why I suggested talking to that person.
Yeah.
Good job, Abby.
What are you doing? You made me spill my water!
Go get more.
Read their mind.
Sorry, what a bit.
I must carry water every day.
You know, that puddle looks mighty familiar, doesn't it?
Huh, I wonder what I can do with it.
Would you like a hint?
How much water were they carrying?
A bucket.
Wonder if I can use her to drop a thing of water somewhere where I can get up here with it. Wonder if that's what I'm supposed to do.
That was going to be my hint, so you figured it out.
I'm just like, that's a bit more than a bucket's worth of water.
Unsurprisingly, it's an old school game.
So you
gotta
gotta
wait by coming in and out.
You gotta wait for them to get their water and start walking around, and then talk to them at the right point.
Like, right there where that stone is.
There we go.
Nice job.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How
terrible.
unfortunate, anyway.
I spill it up.
Then I get mercury in my wall.
And now this person's locked in their house.
Nah,
It's
there's
not
two
allowed.
squares of walkable terrain.
Well,
Yeah, you can stand in the
Water.
bush if you need to.
More water.
miss.
Moist.
You said the word.
Lull a
It's
foe into a deep sleep. What were you saying, Side?
No, I was just saying, now you pretty much have more than enough to get pretty much a lot of variety going on now.
Oh, for sure. This gets
Like-
rid of a lot of my heavy earth stuff, but I get Briar.
Yeah, that's still a heavy earth spell. It's just a different kind of earth spell, which is kind of what I mean by you really don't miss out that much by mixing and matching.
I lose my healing, but I gain poison.
Yeah, the loss of healing was always difficult for me to justify.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, I could probably move this Jin to somebody who could use it and see if, maybe.
You don't need to unset it.
No, I didn't mean to. I'm still trying to navigate these menus because it still feels weird.
It's not a good menu.
Right preview. Yeah. So that gets me back my earth stuff, which, yay, whatever. But I want to see what this does to you. You get Blast and Mad Blast, Cutting Edge, Cure Poison, Restore, Guard. So you
That
lose...
is a very good setup.
Yeah. You become much more skilled in Omni fixing. So Isaac is a healer, you become an off status curer, and you don't have Planet Diver or anything like that, or Mad Growth or Blast. You lose growth in general, but
They still have very good fire spells.
not only that, having the ability for you to fix mistakes like that is pretty good too.
And I think Cutting Edge is a water magic, so he still has, like, something for variety. While keeping his strongest element.
You should go find that dude, that master. Master Fit.
Master Fire Emblem Heroes.
No. Stop that right now.
I'll be surprised if I go play Fire Emblem Heroes. Lot of what's going on here. Anyway, I see a sprite that looks out of place. I'm gonna hit it. Who was Master F?
I don't think that's him, no. He would have a face.
Oh. Does anyone want to be this guy?
I was the person who was with the stumps.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't voice this one.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, what happened? The tree fell on its own.
Big wind.
Warriors cannot use... Wait, this is different from sheep.
I see. Every region calls this something different.
Now you see. You talk to the D&D 5e players, now you're talking to the PF2e players.
I can't wait to go to the Call of Cthulhu lands.
Oh god, what did they even call it in that?
Madness?
Probably.
Stand beyond the line, then try to cheat.
Okay, fine.
And I use it by thing.
You want me to use it at range? Alright, that's the whole point of the spell, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think Call of Cthulhu uses stuff like
You gotta be a
ward,
little closer.
haste, force, things like that.
Oh,
You're
Garrett,
out of
you...
Hey, don't blame me.
Garrett, I could just move it to someone else, or we could take a nap at the inn. Honestly, I might take a nap at the inn. It's probably going to be
What gives you
expensive,
that
but...
full hell?
You have to go from the counter.
40 bucks?
I hate that RPGs do that.
As a quick note, the last inn in the game will be 200 coins.
Yuck!
by that point, if 200 coins is a problem, you have other things to worry about.
I guess, but it's just like, but I could just travel back home and stay at a place for $5.
Except, you might not have fast travel.
Oh God, right.
You will not have fast travel. They don't have fast travel in this game, yeah.
That's how they get you.
Pixel perfect. All right.
Yeah.
What did you do, warrior?
I sneezed.
Achoo. Reggie? You are muted. They might have needed to step away.
The warrior used chi. He did it from the line, and the tree fell.
Do you know Kung Fu?
No.
It is unbelievable that someone who does not know Kung Fu can use chi.
Welcome back, by the way.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, what happened? The door opened on its own.
You know they have those at supermarkets, right? Equipment.
I believe that one's me.
Hey, she, wait!
Knowing what I know about
Are you worried
Chinese,
that Shu is late?
Knowing what I know about Chinese, that might be Faishi.
We're Westerners. I'm not gonna split my hair trying to pronounce things correctly in this day and age where no one cares.
He is only a little late in returning from Lama Temple. Do not worry.
I believe that one was you, Senna.
I think we've got this one here for Volt.
Oh.
Ah, there you go.
Oh. Give me a second, let me... Sorry, I'm trying to get into the mindset here.
Something is wrong.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Colonel, something's wrong with Sue.
Oh my god! Oh my god.
You got it, Amy.
Something is wrong with Sue. Or Shu, right?
Yes.
Shu. Okay. Something is wrong with Shu. I sense it.
Ah, Feishi. Is it your power again?
Ever since gems fell from the sky and hit me, I have sensed bad things.
Good job, Abby.
Critically vague.
Are you okay?
You say you sensed evil ever since you perceived the power of prophecy. You have told me already. I will recount it aloud for other people to hear now.
They're very
I do
considerate.
not believe it.
For eavesdroppers, they're being very considerate.
I do not believe it, Feishi. Your visions are just coincidences.
My visions came true many times, no?
That implies there are
Yeah, I'm
times where
pretty
they
sure.
didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
this
she's
is
supposed to be
true.
like a very hard-boiled girl. The Kung Fu girl.
Ah. She's very stuck up and independent and like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I had a vision about Mogul Forest, and that came true.
That's a random moment.
Yes, your predictions came true. Fishy, it was very surprising.
the flood in Altan? Did I not predict that too?
All Fazy's predictions come true.
See, Father?
Ooh.
I've heard this all. I was surprised too, but it is still coincidence.
I'm pretty sure at this point it's not coincidence.
Oh, Coinky Dink here.
You still don't believe it?
Believe it?
Believe it.
Dotted by
Sue is late, so you worry too much, but do not think bad thoughts.
You sent people to find Sue. Or Shu, correct?
You said
I'm sorry, my brain auto-corrected!
No, I thought you said soup. You sent people to find soup.
Why are you finding Shu at the soup store?
Fuck you!
Shoot!
I love this community so much.
Oh man, brain rot's great when you can share it with friends.
I know, right? Anyway.
Wait, no. Hawkshua.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
You're banned. You are officially banned.
Well, good night, everybody.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Reggie.
Anyway.
Give her a moment to get back down. Okay.
I didn't even say it, but okay.
Stubborn old man.
Oh, well, yeah, say stubborn old man.
Stubborn old man.
What did you say, Feishi? You should not speak so to your elders.
I will not ask anyone. I will go alone then.
Yeah, that's why.
It is too dangerous.
Master Fei, has gone.
Apparently Doma is clipping that.
Feishi was very. He was fighting.
Shu is in danger. Feishi is going to help.
Feishi knows Kung Fu. She will be alright.
So I do have a minor question for those that have played this game before. After dialogue, though.
Feishi is alone. She cannot go too far. She will give up soon enough. Until then, let her be.
You don't seem like a very responsible father.
He's a very confident father that she's not in danger at all because she can defend herself.
The tree, it fell. What happened?
Papa. The warrior did it. He used chi.
Warrior? And you use chi?
Yes.
Do it again, warrior. Show me your chi.
I mean, you haven't moved, so you should be in the perfect spot.
This whole bit annoys me so much because Ki with a K and Chi are pronounced the exact same way.
The tree fell.
Master, did you see? The warrior used chi.
Warrior's chi is excellent. Are you surprised, Master? What's wrong, Master?
The warrior did make the tree fall. I grant you that.
Something wrong with the warrior's chi?
What the warrior did, it is not chi.
What? It is not chi.
He's a chi purist.
It looks very similar, but it is not Chi.
I can't believe Synergy is just the America's Choice version of Chi.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like how a psychic and a bard differ in Pathfinder.
Ah.
Warrior, have you been to the Fuqin Temple?
No.
That is strange.
That's where you just were, by the way.
No, not at all. Nope.
Just lied to that man.
That's fine.
Wait, but that is where you just were.
That was.
Yes,
I
yeah.
just picked the wrong answer.
You just lied to that man.
No,
That's
never
fine.
been there. Never heard of the place.
I learned my Chi from Master Hama of Lama Temple.
Hama Lama?
Ding dong.
Lama Ding Dong.
Then it
No, it turns out it's
the
only
same as-
called Chi if it's from the Chi region of this continent. Otherwise, it's just sparkling energy.
Otherwise, it's sparkling force.
Then it is the same as Chi, is it not?
God.
Very similar, but still different. Chi concentrates the energy of the body into the hand, then releases it into a distant object.
Uh-huh.
Oh, spear.
You, warrior, used energy focused from the mind. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The warrior is wise.
Someone finally called me that.
The power to will something to move requires much wisdom.
I won't call it wisdom, but
Fuqin's ki releases the mind's energy like chi releases from the body's.
So there is a difference
So
with the
he-
spellings.
Yep. So
There
Chi
is,
what they
but
call
on-
synergy in this land.
There is, but only in universe. In the real world, no. This is just people misunderstanding Chinese mythology over and over again, and I'm so angry.
Yep.
Sammy, I'm dying inside from that comment.
which one?
All
No,
I'm
what is
saying
it
is
for?
that chi can be pronounced as ki, then the ch in fusion can be pronounced as k as well.
Can't believe.
That took everybody a second.
We're going to Fukin Temple.
Going to the fucking temple.
Go to the fucking temple.
We're done?
Yes, sorry.
Train your ki. It will grow very strong. Do your best, warrior.
Alright.
I like that this guy's not the uptight martial arts guy. He's actually supportive.
Practice, everyone. Chi has its limits, but anyone can use it. Practice, practice, until you learn the power of Chi.
I wonder how many midi-chlorians the main character has.
Yes. They have yes.
Anyway, the question that I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Are you going to wind up with a party bigger than 4?
No.
Of course not.
Basically, I was asking if you're able to swap out characters.
Nope.
And such.
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Aw.
Okay, so the 4 that you have are the only 4 you're going to get.
Yes.
Okay. You are the warriors from the school. Are you strong warriors?
Yeah.
I am happy to see strong warriors. I hope you will go west.
Like a...
AKA, in other words, she's asking you for help without asking you for help.
You
Yeah.
mean you want us to take a journey to the west?
Abby, please stop.
No more monkey business.
Wait. So who's the pig?
It's Garrett.
Oh,
I need to stop you for a second.
Excuse you.
1 second.
Yes.
Garvey,
Yeah?
stop clawing my dresser. Come here.
Cat issues.
What's up, Ferris?
Hi. After you leave Xi'an, head north until you run into a bridge crossing into a forest-covered island. Then run around in circles in the forest.
What?
Okay.
Until you encounter you encounter a Jinn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's just
Wait,
a random
actually?
encounter in DM, yes.
Yes, there are a lot of Jinn that are on. Well, I say a lot, but there are a few Jinn that are on the open world that you won't know until you encounter it. It's usually in an area you're like, why is this here? There's nothing here. I wonder what will happen if I run around.
What that's called is bad design.
Correct.
Also known as secrets.
I will say that there are in the sequel game, there are Jinn that are in world areas that you would not think have a Jinn there. So it goes from obvious secret to you better have a guide.
Oh my god.
Like I said, bad design.
So, there's the bridge to the little foresty area.
Right here, guys. Just this area.
Oh,
Hello,
there
Jin.
Just
You
shut up
up
immediately.
there.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's very appreciated.
And he's
It
minus
is-
UP.
It is a fire gin, so
That does not guarantee that water is going to be strong against it.
No, but we'll try it. Wind was normal.
I was more. I'm just making the statement.
Ragnarok's normal.
Fireball.
Yep. Ice was good. Cutting edge was good.
Mercury
Cool.
works. Just hang edges, Mercury Fireball.
Yeah.
I do believe every single Jinn has the standard strengths and weaknesses. So every Mars Jinn will be weak to Mercury moves.
Yeah.
You're not guaranteed for every fire enemy to be weak to water, though.
That's why I specified Jinn. That was
Mars down.
quick and easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not terribly difficult.
So much gins, man.
Fun fact, one of my college courses was a course on Middle Eastern, like, storytelling. And genie or jinn are just kind of like straight up like devils. Like they're like, oh, you've stumbled across like a mini Lucifer. Congratulations. Why did you release him into the world? Why did you do that?
Yeah.
Every single one of those stories is a warning. They're not there to grant wishes because they're not friendly people.
Yeah, except that this is a Japanese developer doing European mythology, because if it was actually supposed to be Eastern, some of the elements would be different, and also just like a lot of the alchemy stuff that this game talks about is like European medieval nonsense.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not.
What about
criticizing
Isaac?
the game. I'm saying that it's funny, just the difference.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes,
that's
it is.
new.
Froth and Froth Sphere.
She still keeps cure.
Yeah, that's the big one. She keeps her
No,
cure.
There you go.
She replaces Ply with Cure, and she also gets Cure Well, which is a stronger one.
Which is I thought that the
Oh, but Isaac loses their cures.
No, they still have Gaia, though.
They've Gaia, yeah.
Isaac's very much your, like, jack-of-all-trades protagonist.
Yeah.
Can fit any role.
I think we'll take that. It's honestly a pretty good, like, everyone's got a little bit of something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got, like, their main strengths, and they also something giving them variety.
Started biting at a wire. No.
But speaking of the whole
Just cat.
Jinn thing and how they're basically mini Lucifers and all that, there's actually a movie series of B movies out there called Wishmaster. And the entire idea is that it's Jinn, but in a modern sense. Basically, one Jinn is free enough to grant wishes, but if he grants 3 wishes, he releases his demonic Jinny brethren from hell, and they basically run amok. the whole point is trying to have one person avoid being granted all 3 wishes. A lot of people have not heard of the series, but if you've watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged, you have heard a line that comes from the movie because it was something that Takahata liked a lot. But if it's any consolation, sweet Alex, that hurt like hell.
Yep. A lot of Imperfect Cell has a lot of Wishmaster built into them.
Mm-hmm.
It's also why Imperfect Cell likes to... Well, Cell in general likes to sing as well. I think a reference to that movie, because apparently I think the antagonist likes singing as well in that. I forget. I'm not sure. Okay. Do not want to give you...
I see we're doing the same thing with medals, huh? As the tickets.
Oh god, yeah, no, I should just have them on Isaac's inventory, shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Sadly.
Alright, Isaac. To Mia. See what else I could... Yeah, give her the... Do I want you to have the Douse drop, Mia?
I don't know if consumables still use the caster's, like, magic stat for that element. It might.
I don't think so.
In that case, you would be better off giving it to others.
Wait.
The Douse is a field synergy. All of the equips that give you a synergy are field synergy.
Hold on. But I'm pretty sure. Can you equip this one?
No, it is a use of battle
it's a single-use item.
Okay. In that case... Hold on. Doesn't Douse actually deal damage, though?
Attack with a surge.
Yes, but it's weak damage because it's an equip. Like,
yeah, but
you have to JRPG brain space this.
Yeah, but it's still cool to have, like... Because then you could still just have, like, somebody like Ivan be all wind gens and still have one water spell, for variety's sake.
Just so we're not locked out. What does Douse do over...
It puts out fires. You've used it before.
Right, I have. Right, I wanted to come here so I could get some sleep because I'm full of pain.
Yum yum.
Full of jelly.
Pain is very painful.
I'm full of things I can't do anything with, too. I've got these tickets, I've got these coins.
I'm full of jelly beans.
I'm full of bones. It's over like 100 bones in my body, it's crazy.
Can I have one?
No.
Oh.
How many...
Yum,
wait.
yum, bone.
Okay, so I know the human body over time, like, bones fuse and become one. I forget, what are the numbers of starting bones and ending bones most people have?
What?
Okay, so, like, the bones in your ear fuse over time.
It is 270.
Yeah. And then that,
I would know.
That number by the end of your life goes down to, like, 250, I think? Because all of those individual tiny bones eventually fuse into one.
Eventually it becomes 200.
Yeah, it's close to 300 at birth, and at, most of the way through adulthood, like in the 50s or 60s, 200.
It is around 270 at birth, not 300. 300 is an overestimation.
So, how many bones do babies have? It says 275 to 300 bones, which does vary according to this link I'm looking at from the Cleveland.
I wonder
Clinic
if they
Health
count like
Essentials.
the different bones in the skull, because like the skull is one of the ones that fuses. It fuses fairly early on, but babies' skulls are actually broken up into multiple parts, so it's easier for them to come out of their mothers.
Yep. This is the reason for the soft spot that babies have.
Ah, this is the west that they wanted me to go. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're coming up to one of those visibles that I mentioned earlier, which is specifically the reveal synergy.
I guess.
Wait.
Yeah,
I'm guessing it's required for puzzles.
I thought that was required to actually beat the game. How is it missable?
No, I'm saying there's a missable after you get it. I'm not
Oh.
spoiling what it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's something that I can use reveal on that I will miss, and it will be just gone after it's gone.
It's an event that if you progress even one screen past after, like, getting reveal, you have a chance of missing stuff. Like, into the next area.
Hello, Neo.
Hi, Neo.
Neo!
Side, is that good game design?
No, it's bad game design.
The best game design.
This is why we're just spoiling it. Quote-unquote spoiling. Preventing terrible disasters.
Said keep going west. Looks like west still has path, so... Oh. Okay. Hey, look, that douse.
Yeah. Silk Road. Boulders block the road.
Oh, hello.
My vision. It came true. Shoo! Shoo!
Buddy.
Looking nice.
You can already see the puzzle parts. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's no good. I cannot hear Shoo's voice.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go solve a puzzle. You have a good one.
You're voicing her very...
You don't have icing with it because you have
to be close to her, I
mouse.
think.
It's as close as I
Yeah,
can get. Oh,
No, right, you have to do Crow.
That's both.
Thank
Right,
you,
it is
Corbin.
Crow.
Yes.
Also, I apologize.
No, it's just...
I'm
I
doing
do.
my-
I never pictured this character as, like, the weak, demure, shy-sounding character. I always thought she was like,
I don't
your
have-
ass kind of character.
Apologies. I'm not great at
Oh, wait,
different
no, I just do
variants
that.
of
Yeah, I
feminine
just do
voice.
that,
I do
and then-
You can turn it off, yeah, and then
Mm.
you give ice again. Yes. You know what?
As I said,
Now we see why those shortcuts are there.
I'm not the greatest when it comes to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I already said it's fine. I heard you the first time as well.
It's okay.
Apology.
It's okay.
I was commentating. It was not a complaint.
Fair enough. Bread.
Attack.
Power bread.
I'm not sure I trust bread from a treasure chest for how long.
Yo, free
Yeah,
bread?
It's probably like power, I guess. Just
It's
HP.
Which
boost maximum HP.
might want to give that to your weak people as well.
Funny mage, maybe. Oh.
Is not by 1 point, thank God.
I would have been so upset.
Earthbound did that.
Seriously?
What?
That was just
Or
for the
that
chest.
increasing item just increases
just
it by
for
a
chest.
single point.
Yeah, no, Earthbound did that because it gave you a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, guess I'm going over here.
Just leave it.
Doesn't sound. Look at all these minds to read.
Anyway.
I think Abby's not doing it at this point because you keep reminding her.
Came to Alton at a bad time. You're incredibly unlucky, huh?
Oh, it's wet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It got flooded, yeah.
Monsters spin!
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. Monster spit.
I mean, if you think about it, what do water type Pokemon use?
Yeah.
You know what? Fair.
I feel like I should be offended by this.
We choose to assume it's like water kinesis and they just create water. They're not spitting it, please. We are choosing.
Hawk Tua.
Uh-huh.
That looks like a. Okay, can I just be honest? That kind of looks like a gin to me.
I think it is.
No.
No, that's an inn.
Okay. Alright, well, let's go attack them.
Don't attack me.
There's a reason why I brought up the water Pokemon comparison.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
If they show we're just spitting that out of their mouth.
I can't believe he's spitting facts.
Look, a puzzle.
Wow.
Look at this
Tutorial.
tutorial.
A tutorial for a mechanic I had to use multiple Okay.
No, it's never
This is the first time it's required in story.
Oh.
Not for plot progression. It's always for optional stuff.
Oh.
Now you know, tutorial.
How very nice of him to do that.
It's a very old school JRPG kind of idea where they're like, ah yes, now player will go and backtrack to go do all of this stuff they missed.
Even though the player already figured it out.
No, they might not have figured it out.
Because again, this is a Game Boy game and there are children playing it.
Or if they did
Get
figure
away
it
from
out,
there.
they've completely forgotten.
He honestly seems pretty chill. He built this ice pillar for me to hop over there. I don't want to fight him. Hey dude, do you want an herb? I've got herbs.
Bro is probably so dehydrated right now.
Here, do you want an elixir?
I'm so dehydrated. Give me a kiss.
He's either dehydrated or hyperhydrated.
Either way, it can't be good for him.
Hey homie, I appreciate you. Anyway, I guess we're stuck here forever. What's your name?
Living statue.
Yeah, they look like one of those, like Chinese lion dogs.
Oh.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those guardian spirits.
I see it.
I can
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
What element you weak to? 44
Not Earth.
damage from a rayon.
What element
Not
are they
plasma.
weak to? A Kleenex, bro.
Not
It's almost like we're in the region of the game that's very heavily based on China.
Cutting edge did not do a lot there.
I'm gonna be honest, I see that
That's
as
why,
a
yeah.
pretty big stretch.
Yeah.
They're the same shape and body type.
Yeah, basically.
By the way,
really?
one thing that I did find out because of one YouTuber that I watch, Hiranche Show, the lion dogs, they generally guard like large buildings or palaces that are very important to that particular dynasty. But on one side, one of the lions will have an orb, and on the other side it'll have like a little cub, which indicates one is male, one is female. So in any media, if you see two of those lion dogs, both of them have an orb under their paw, that means they're gay.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Cool.
Gay little guardian dogs.
I love them.
Is that like the gay cardinals from the Christmas cards?
Alright, fire's what we're looking for here.
Exactly. Or
Yeah, they're also statues in green, like when those statues become like weathered over age
Oxidized.
and corrode. Yeah, oxidized.
Yeah, it's a
That's what
copper
happens to
statue.
copper, yeah.
That's why I
And they come-
immediately just like knew. Yeah, lion dog.
I need to get her two books that she has out right now that I'm aware of, Iron Maiden and I can't remember the sequel. I need to get it. She's such an amazing person. The entire idea of her book series, by the way, is what if China's first emperor was in the future with mecha fantasy? Or first empress, not emperor.
Man, they're still doing that kind of anime.
No, this is a book series.
They had one of those where they had the legendary like tactician in a modern world, and he has to like do dance contests or something.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Kane. Iron Maiden and Heavenly Tyrant. Because Heavenly Tyrant she became Empress of China. Now what?
Alright, so I'm starting now at this point to kind of get the feel of the game down that I kind of want to go with. Because you saw in that battle that the lion was only weak to fighting move or fire moves, and I was trying to rapidly swap Jin over to make it so I could have fire available on someone else. I think that was like going to work, but the thing is, we still beat the guy so quickly it didn't really do anything.
You revealed more of the town.
Look at that.
Woo!
You got anything cool?
Somehow not damaged from all the waterlogging.
How are these people not drowned or dead?
Actually,
well, obviously it wasn't
of.
water logging; it was spit logging.
What were you saying, Abby?
That bed is absolutely ruined.
What were you saying, Abby?
Exactly what I was going to say was, no, you can still see there's a lot of damage here. That bed's, like, moldy.
Not the floor's fine there, but the walls are as well.
The people somehow fine.
If it was a very recent flooding, yeah, the walls and the floor wouldn't be as affected. Like, yeah, you would eventually see signs of, like, mold and whatnot, but if they, like, actually have, like, an active fire in their house like this one does, that should dehumidify the house enough to try and prevent some mold growth, but yeah, okay.
So what you're saying is, if you've been subject to a flooding, start a house fire.
We're saying dry the place, tank.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you're feeling a little bit lazy or a little bit spicy, you can always just start a house fire.
No, if you're incredibly irresponsible, you do that.
Hello, I'm getting a call from my lawyer. We do not condone setting your house on fire.
We do, however, find it hilarious.
For legal reasons, that is a joke.
It's a joke for everyone except you.
Oh my god.
Oh, good. Just standard men are here. Cool.
Skeletons.
Standard men.
Alright, well, get blasted. But yeah, no, now that I have a bunch of Jin to work with and to like move around in battle, I'm much more getting the speed at which the game wants me to play it.
Yeah.
It almost feels like I always want to have one of each Jin at the ready to get summoned onto somebody to do some quick elemental swapping.
Yeah, and you can always unset something. Yeah, by doing that summoning, if you want to have your regular kit back with how you have it set up currently.
No, I'm starting to see what like the meta of the game is that it's like giving me access to.
Oh yeah, no, the meta is to just be boring and have everyone with their element. You're doing the cool stuff now.
I mean, I'm still probably, like, if there's a hard fight up ahead that's just like, yeah, I could try and, like, focus on a weakness, or I could power through it. Like, the game has the option for me to go either route, and I won't be wrong, which is nice.
Yeah, that part is good design.
Yeah, because no matter what, if I min-max this game, I'll be fine. But if I play around with things and kind of, like, experiment with the system and unlock its potential, I'll be just as fine.
Might be better off, even.
Possibly.
It is a rewarding system, once you learn it.
There's nothing this way.
I'd even go as far as to say that you did learn it already.
To be fair, the game isn't complex. There's not a lot of, like the depth comes from swapping the Jin around and making those mid-combat choices. It's not complex on the level of, like, you need to do certain min-maxing to do certain things, or you will just not win the game, reset, start over.
Yeah.
Like, there are some games that definitely play like that.
Yeah, that's why when we started, everyone was like, the class system is so complicated. And I'm like, no, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so Golden Sun cast list Abby copy. I see you now. Hello.
Yeah. They sent you the cast of voice actors, but like without the characters you've already seen.
Okay.
Without the description.
Without the characters you have not seen, pardon.
Perfect. That helps me a ton. Alright, so what am I queued up for?
It
Abby,
also
Jenna.
doesn't have the... I was going to say, it also doesn't have the character descriptions that we have.
I see, I see.
It has all of the characters that we had in the full listing. It just doesn't have the descriptions for Abby.
Okay. I don't know. If you guys want to throw me on more girls, that could have been said a lot better, but...
Are there any girls left
No, you said it right.
Oh, look, a frost gem. So that way somebody else could have frost. That's nice.
Yeah.
And now you don't have to worry about having to
unset him and reset him.
Yeah.
And that's another element that I think you can use in combat to put on somebody who doesn't have water magic.
Mm-hmm. Immediately throwing it on Isaac, just so they have a little bit of extra. That means that Mia doesn't have to have the frost one off, which means she can have Flint on now. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Flint on steel.
Hank, you're better than that. Come on.
Chicken jockey.
I might need to start lowering you in my expectations, Hank.
Sidey, I have said fuck Tua not once, not twice, but now 3 times on this stream alone.
Yes, and we have hated every single time you've done that.
Where are your expectations of me?
I know.
Clearly too high.
Yes.
Oh boy, there's a Minecraft section.
Could you solve the slightly different pushing puzzle?
I'm gonna go to the end of the trail to make sure it doesn't... Yeah, okay, so it's just gonna send me to my doom. Got it. Alright, let's go die.
Time for Donkey Kong.
Speaking
of which...
Oh, hi, monkey.
Monkey! Why is there monkey in cave? I don't...
Because Donkey Kong.
Yeah, because Donkey Kong.
I see. You know, actually with the style of this game, like Donkey Kong Country Donkey Kong would not be out of place.
They literally use the same tech for the characters. Where it's a 3D model that they turned into sprites.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
That's the reason why some of them look clay-ish during some moves or when they're disappearing.
This game's development is very interesting. It went through big time development hell.
I should have prepared for this. Hold up.
Oops.
I'm better than that. I got it. Alright, sorry.
Fine.
As you were saying?
This game went through big time development hell, and was originally planned as an N64 game, which is part of why the game is like that.
I see.
And they probably kept the 3D models and just turned them into sprites.
I'm curious. I'm gonna do a little experimentation off the start of this battle.
Go nuts.
I want to do a big fire summon.
Big fire.
Just like full round of everybody summoning fire gens?
Level 3.
No,
level
I'm talking
3
like
Mars
level
summon.
3 Mars summon.
Ah.
Tiamat, the queen of all drag...
Queen.
It's queen of all dragons. It's
Dragons.
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 Dragon.
Dragons.
Dragons?
Dragones.
Come, Tiamat. Bringer of ends. Also, you're not going to be able to do a lot here. So yeah, just douse them. And I want you to fly Garrett, because they're going to be Tiamat out the wazoo.
Yeah, they could be major fire power juice, yeah.
The what blessing? Oh! Goodness.
Summon Tiamat!
Oh my god, my dragon's better than yours!
Oh, she's hot.
236 damage. Wow.
And that right there is a big reason why I love the summons in this game, because they hit hard and fast.
That was amazing. Holy
Ooh, look at all these high level fire. Oh, whoa. Hi.
Fire spider, we have to kill him.
Fireball.
Yeah, that's currently. Apparently Garrett doesn't have, like, any other elements set.
True, true. So he's pure fire right now.
But of course, if you want that versatility again, you can set him with one of those other ones you have unset.
True.
And that's what I was talking about the whole swapping classes mid-combat.
Mm-hmm.
It's clearly overthinking, but it's fun.
It is. Are there any summons that come from, like, 2 fire, 1 water, or something like that?
Not in this game.
Oh.
Second game, probably.
I think in the DS games?
The second game, I think.
I will go ahead and say, not in Golden Sun 1.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it might be.
Golden Sun.
The other games, however.
Yeah, it might be in the second sequel.
Oh, there's a reason why I said I love the summons in the second game. They get crazy.
They get very animated.
Yeah, I kind of just always mentally process this game as just one game instead of 2 games.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it became too big, yeah.
Yeah. So wait,
I
thought that there are only 2 Golden Sun games?
3.
Yep. 3.
Oh.
There's one at DS.
I forgot about that one.
Yes, we
a
all
lot
forget
of
about
people.
that one.
A lot of people purposefully forget about that one because it ends on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
That hasn't been continued.
It's a good game, it just has a shit ending.
And
What's
then we find
Camelot even doing nowadays?
They're still doing,
I did not hear what you said, Mizu.
He asked what Camelot's doing these days. They're still doing Mario sports games.
What did you say, Mizu?
I asked what Camelot is doing these days.
Oh.
That's what I said that Mizu said.
That's
It's okay. A lot of wires get crossed, and latency is difficult to work with. Wait, is you?
You just jump off.
Oh, I have to hit the A button to get in. It's not just hot. I'm okay. Majora's, not Majora's. Minish Cap and Seasons and Ages. When there's a minecart in a top-down game, you just walk towards it and it goes. This is not that, and that is where my brain broke.
Yeah, I wish they didn't try to make it another 2-parter game, because it's like, on the DS, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, DS has more space.
That's a shortcut route. Got it.
Fuck.
That's a rock. It's too heavy.
This has just made me want to play Golf Advanced and Tennis Power Tour again.
You know, those would be pretty good games for Abby to play after this, if you like this style.
Playing Mario sports games.
I mean, yeah.
Games.
They're made by the same people.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're still like puzzle RPGs. It's just the gameplay is different. Instead of turn-based combat, it's Mario Golf and Mario Tennis.
Or golf, yeah. It's great.
It makes me angry because when the teams do things, they like to
Did you see that?
Maybe.
Somebody got Ply.
Why?
I think it was, Ivan.
Oh no, she got
Like,
Ply
oh.
well.
Ah, no. Wait, hold on. What is her Jin setup right now?
Flintstone.
Okay, never mind. That's why she has Ply well now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Jeez.
Everyone's back equipped.
Okay.
So when I say that something is level based, it means that they gain it through level up with the correct elemental setup. It is not if it's their natural element. It is not only because of the Jin they have equipped.
Okay. So this is too heavy to move with synergy. How do I...
That's what's just start trying random shit until something works.
I will go ahead and say you do not have what is necessary to lift this.
Okay. Well, we at least drain the town, so they'll probably be quite happy about that.
Almost certainly.
Unfortunately, you'll be able to use the shops.
Yes, you can go to the magic shop wherever that thing is.
True. Oh no, they're purple now. That means they're stronger.
Oh, that's Mizu's OC version of those rats.
How dare you?
That would be wrong. Yeah, wait a minute.
Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
No, but you don't have to call me out like that.
Mizu's Raichu OC's right there.
How fucking dare you?
Mizu's character is purple.
Purple is arguably the best color.
There's nothing up this way.
Good color.
It is.
If it didn't have so many friends who were purple.
Did you check the top left room thing with your key?
I can go up to the left, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember that thing was flooded. Yeah, but then, what?
Oh, yeah, I couldn't move the rock up there.
No worries,
that's where the rock was?
Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
But there was a scientific article recently.
Oh, they there. That we maybe. Yeah, this one here.
There was a scientific article recently that upset me. Did you know that the human mind made up purple and it's not a real color?
They can bite my shiny metal ass.
I was gonna say.
Purple is a real color. It's magenta that's not a real color that your brain makes up.
And if there's one thing that I've learned about studying up biology is that articles like that are full of shit, because how we perceive the world is how we perceive the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There are creatures that see certain aspects of the light spectrum that we cannot. And we see parts of the light spectrum that other creatures cannot. That is just how it is.
I love being a brain in a jar so much. It's so fucking sweet.
Yeah, I gave my brain in the jar a very cute fursona. It was very nice. My brain really likes that. Touch the dang lever, Isaac, please!
Well, it's nice to have access to, like, omnidirectional movement. Holy shit, interacting with one-tile objects sucks.
Every time a battle starts, it sounds like it's Wario screaming. Does anyone else hear it? Like the
no,
like a
I mean, it's like a ghost wraith screaming, not Wario.
Thank you.
That's Luigi. Luigi.
That's not Luigi.
That's like the death scream the enemies make, Abby.
It is. It also kind of sounds like a higher pitched Wario scream.
As a quick reminder, Camelot.
It's a death noise, I guess.
Yeah, Camelot worked on the Mario sports games on the N64 and Game Boy as they were making this game. So, Abby might not be wrong.
That's who Luigi was born. Yeah.
I still doubt it. They sound too different.
So, you're probably not real. Boy, it'd be great if Mind Read actually did work, though, and you just like, snack, and then you're like, alright, well, later, dude.
What?
Pretty sure it does.
What do you mean snack?
Oh, no, never mind. I feel like there's supposed to be a synergy that lets you find mimics.
Yeah.
I think that sounds like what Reveal would do, but I don't know what Reveal would do.
You'll find out.
That's intimidating.
I'm trying to not spoil the things that could be spoilers.
I know, but the way you said it is, you'll find out. That's me whenever you're like asking questions about my tabletop stuff, and like, oh yeah, you'll find out what that's about soon. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just like you'll find out why I summarized the driving rules for PF2E in my game.
Uh-huh.
You should probably read that.
Alright, well... Starfinder 2E driving. Throw a pin in that for now.
I literally summarized it, so you don't have to read the actual rules.
I know. God, there's a whole propulsion mechanic.
It's flavor.
Yeah. Also, we're
What
kind of
flavor? Is it chocolate? Is it chocolate?
There is no such thing as chocolate. It's all an illusion of your mind.
At some point, Tank, I'm gonna put you in one of these goddamn tabletop sessions, and I'm gonna force you to learn stuff. Because you're a GM for sub.
I need to be right back.
I'm not a GM. I'm an assistant writer.
You're a GM now.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to make a whole character to learn.
Yeah, wait a minute. What do you... Wait, did you submit your wait a minute, hold up. Is your kobold in the listing?
It did not.
Tanklin!
Listen, I had a sheet, and then I was asking people, like, what do I do with this? And nobody said anything.
Okay. Well, the great thing is, you're in a chat full of people on how to become a kobold.
Alright, that's it. I'm just gonna add them to the one-shot now.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Send me that builder lane.
You're being kobolded against your will.
How am I being summoned and I want to stay in bed?
to bed?
I mean, in fairness, a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun on Wednesday.
You think I'm doing a bit, Tank? No, send me your fucking path builder sheet right now.
Yeah.
This is not a bit. Send it to me. I'm putting you in there.
Where?
You're literally...
Tank, what are you doing Wednesday evening? Like around 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock?
I have literally no plans, you bastard.
That's what you get.
Now
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, the only one I do genuinely feel like the only one that has plans on Wednesday night that's interested is me. So
No, there's a lot of people that could not make it Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's just that there's a lot of even more people who are actually interested in the one shot.
The main thing about it is we're gonna run the thing on Wednesday. That is honestly going to help us fill out the other two groups, because there are a lot of people that didn't fit nicely into those groups that will be able to fit in Wednesday, and that allows us to move some things around to still make things happen with those groups. Oh my god, this room is a crazy puzzle.
Sorry,
Yeah.
how do I export?
You go into the top left and you click, there's a menu that pops out. You click the thing that says share copy of character and send that to me, please. But yeah, there was a lot of people that were like, I'm only available 2 days of the week, and those people are available on Wednesday, and I'm like, we should make that happen.
Yeah, because we are not able to run our primary campaign, the Starfinder campaign, this Wednesday, so we're going to do the first of the Cobalt. Oh my god! What? This is the D-pad, by the way!
Much like I said, interacting with one-tile objects sucks.
It's a great D-pad.
Especially when it
D-pad.
decides to make it easier by having the collision in this game. Make it so you don't just stop dead, that it tries to help you around it a little bit. But it makes interacting with those damn levers a pain. Also, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Senna.
Okay, so I need to take the cart to the south side, because that's going to... get me the chest that's there. Don't know what this is gonna do, but we're gonna do it. Let's see how this resolves. So you send me up here, which sends me to a resolution point here. I don't want that. I want to go the other way because I want to get the chest that's there, because no treasure left behind.
No treasure left behind.
I'm gonna pop one of these feathers at this point, because this dungeon really isn't, like, difficult. The bosses are just annoying. Like, if it's 2 enemies, I'll just beat them with the stick. If it's 3 enemies, I blow them up with tactical magic.
Tactical nuclear magic.
But I am going to tell you right now, if there's anything wrong with it, or anything where you're like, this doesn't work, I can't do this, that's your fault.
Yeah, I'll just tell you if that happens.
Yeah, and then we'll help you fix it so you have a complete character sheet and you can use it for tabletop shenanigans.
And then you'll learn how to play the game.
Chat, twitch.tv/Abra and twitch.tv/side effect_ are bullying me.
It's because we're your friends. Wait a minute, Tank! Mr. B bullying! Bullying!
That's not me bullying, that's me expressing myself. Be.
Get petted.
Ow.
Get petted more.
Ow, I'm getting the triplicate.
You threatened to do that to me when I was Stitch. I'm going to do that back to you.
True.
Can't believe Abby is such a good girl. Like, what the hell?
Hat the Abby.
Dragon Shield.
Dragon Shield.
Dragons.
Dragon?
That's a... Oh, wait, hold on. Pause, rewind. Dragon Shield is a trading card game accessory brand. Why is it in my video game?
Because shields. Shields and dragons existed for a lot longer.
Anyways, if you want to attack your cardboard, Dragon Shield sleeves. Very good. Recommended.
Take your word. I'll take your word for it. That one there, Mizu.
Or you can have some liquor.
I love liquor.
Why are you giving children liquor?
Well, it's an elixir.
I'm a children. Yes, yeah, it is.
Nothing this way. Cool. Let's get out of here.
Hello, I am a children. Supply me with liquor.
No.
Howdy, Zora, friend.
Hank, you've been imported into the Kobold game. Congratulations.
The Kobold gay?
Kobold
Kobold gay.
Yeah.
Your kobold is in an area through which they can be accessed.
By God, he's kobolds gay.
I can grasp you now.
Good for them. Good for them.
Good for that.
Do I have a feather to use to ignore some combat, or at least try to? It doesn't always work, because this game's like that.
I feel that.
Repel, where instead of working 100% of the time, it's like, if I feel like it.
I would think it's more like the in-game, the actual Pokemon, where if the enemies are technically stronger than you, then it ain't gonna work.
Pretty sure that's how it works, yeah.
Grand. Well, they haven't showed up yet, so it seems to be working alright. You Powerplex from Invincible. I don't think I am, no. I'm just girl.
I mean, you are Abra.
Kobolds are trans unless 2025 D&D retcon that. We are playing Pathfinder 2e, so kobolds are trans. Or able
Also,
to be trans.
I don't think that was ever canon for D&D because Hasbro.
True.
I doubt they would be that based.
True.
No, never.
Yeah, just turn off the fire gen, because we know this guy's going to be weak to fire. That way we can come in with a big-ass summon right out the start.
Yeah.
And whoever summons them get their fire damage boosted.
Yeah, I wonder who would be. Yeah.
Truly, a mystery for the ages.
Yeah. Because if I give you this... Do you get any fire spells? No, you are... Strange. You don't have any fire spells.
I think you would need to give him a lot of fire spells because he's like a shaman / druid originally, archetype-wise. You'd need to like shove 3 of them on him.
I'm wondering then if it's better to move you here. That's not going to do anything specifically because the Jinn are turned off. And then if
90
I
underscore or CRCO daily underscore A underscore.
If you set it, you get Planet Diver and Isaac, which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And that's a nice fire spell, so I think that's what I'm going to do. That way I can... I'm going to stand by it, and I'm going to have Isaac summon. And then with Isaac summoning, they're going to get the fire boost, so then they can Planet Diver and basically delete this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And Garrett's already got good fire magic to begin with, so...
Our DPS is set. Just do a little bit of healing on our healer, and that should be fine.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like you don't even miss out on that much if you don't have healing spells, because you could just use healing items.
We have a lot of healing items.
Exactly. And I keep your strongest one for mid-combat.
Oh yeah. Tiamat in, and then here... The Mad Blast. Then... You impact here, and... Yeah, nobody needs healing, so we're just going pure deeps. As I said, my dragon's better.
Yep.
Hello, sorry to butt in. I actually have the 5e books.
Yo.
And so I looked up kobolds. And in the book, quote, furthermore, kobolds can slowly change sex. If most males or females of a tribe are killed, some survivors change over several months until the tribe is balanced again. In this way, the tribe can quickly repopulate with just a few survivors.
That's hype, actually.
That's actually cool as hell.
That's, yeah, honestly, actually very good.
Is that still the case in 2025?
Be kind of a weird thing to retcon, but...
Yeah.
Like I said, Hasbro took over.
Yeah.
This book was printed sometime after 2016 and has the Hasbro logo in the book.
Alright.
It's the Volo's Guide to Everything that says it. And it has the Hasbro logo in the book on the copyright page.
Based? Wow, Hasbro doing something based for once.
Yeah.
Very surprising.
Honestly. Oh.
It's from a printing before it was politically dubious, and fish are like that. There's a bunch of fish species where they do that.
Potion seller! I am going into battle and I require your strongest potions!
Who's...
That was TTS. That was TTS.
Thank you, TTS.
That was TTS.
Yeah, because to give you guys audio, you're getting my OBS output. So... Okay, yeah, no, this Jin setup is good. And this should be done. I believe that was all 3, and I'll come back here when I have the ability to move that big rock.
The inkling, oh my gosh. The two.
Yeah, no, Hasbro trying to kill Pathfinder was very not kosher of them back when they did their whole license errata stuff.
Thankfully! Go on.
Yeah, I was probably about to say what you were going to say, how thankfully the people at Pathfinder kind of knew what they were doing and already had their butts covered.
Yeah, and thankfully it feels almost like the lore changes are actually like improvements. I like that it's different now.
Yeah. Right, I can just run out of the dungeon now that I'm done with it.
You could do retreat now.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, I don't think this is gonna like break anything by leaving. The dungeon still should be accessible once we're out of here.
Correct.
Hey kids, I fixed your problem.
The time is served now.
Oh my god, okay.
70. That's a big jump. That's a pretty good jump in defense.
Yeah. You're wearing
That's
the special. You're wearing the special chest. I don't want to get rid of that for you.
Oh yes, the special chest.
You know what I mean. I have exactly 9,000 coins. Wait a minute. Gotta sell one thing for this.
I know what you're doing, you son of a bitch.
Hey, my coins? They're over 9,000.
Over 9,000!
Now.
Are you? I have no idea what that is. Is that a tank?
Yo, Tank Facts, get in here.
Tank.
What?
We need to know what a Panzerkampfwagen VI Tiger OSF.E is.
Panzerkampfwagen Tiger 6. I think that's a King Tiger, but I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while since I've looked through. Gosh. That's a person from before, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So the Panzerkampfwagen Tiger Ops E is the Tiger 1.
Nope.
Might have accidentally.
Oh yeah, the
something.
Tiger 1. Okay, yep.
Panzerkampfwagen is literally just a tank. It's the German
Yeah,
word for
I
tank.
know. Yeah. It's the Panzer War Wagon.
I mean,
Yeah, but you're also talking.
Armored War Wagon.
We also talking to Tank Nerd over here. We gotta know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
I wasn't
in Swedish. It's the same. It's a similar way of phrasing it. It's Stridswagen, which is again battle wagon.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I wasn't trying to make it seem like I was telling you that means tank.
No, I
Because
haven't.
Given your name, I know you know.
Listen.
Yeah, I was
played-
asking. I was asking what makes that tank special because that person mentioned it specifically.
So the Tiger 1 was a fairly special tank because for the German army it was one of their first and like quote unquote greatest tanks. It was fierce. A lot of weaponry couldn't penetrate it during that time. It was fairly advanced for the era. Of course, like with all German armor, it was a bit unreliable, a bit hard to repair, but they got quite a few kills. In fact, one of the aces of the war, Otto Carius, was in one of those, and that happened to help the war effort. But they were, unfortunately, because Germany was what they were during the war, they were quickly losing out on oil and metal supplies and things like that. So they couldn't produce as many of them, and by the end of the war, it was like, yeah, we're not producing any of these at any sort of speed. So they were good. Their technical specifications were great. Their actual battlefield performance is is above average. That's for sure.
Just real quick, Abby, I would say regarding this, since you have everybody with weapons that have unleashes, generally, yes, you'll find normal weapons that will give more attack value, just number-wise. The unleashes well more than make up for the differences, so you're much better off just sticking with unleash weapons unless there is a gigantic boost you'll get from a normal weapon.
That's what it feels like, yeah. It is better to stick with a weaker weapon that has a better unleash than the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the blunt one. I don't remember the thing behind the unleash.
When you crit, a special attack happens.
Yeah.
A lot of the time it's elemental too.
Fair.
The thing that Vapor Blade's been doing because it has high crit chance.
Mm-hmm. Hi, I'm gonna quickly just... Okay, I can't talk to this. Alright.
Can't talk
to the plant?
Can't talk to the... Well, I'm trying to see if I could steal anything. I mean, look for items.
Gotta check to see if there's anything knocked down.
Yeah, this guy's going.
To answer your question, Kane, yes, it seems a little... the Discord stream seems a little jumpy to me as well, but I've tried ending the stream and coming back, and it's still a bit jumpy. I don't get it.
It's Abby's side, I think.
It might be.
Yeah.
I can...
Twitch stream, however, is fine.
Here, I can...
Yeah, the Twitch stream is good.
I can reshare the window projector from OBS at a lower frame rate, and that might help.
Maybe.
It's currently streaming 60 FPS. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that's right. Because
it's
the
much
GBA game,
better now.
Yeah, not really new.
Yeah.
The GBA game cannot handle 60 frames per second. Whoa.
There are actually some really remarkable GBA games out there. I know that there's like a driver-like game that is a first-person, or not first-person, third-person driving game for the GBA that has true 3D in it. Like DS quality 3D in a GBA.
Also, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue.
That was a DS game. Red is the Game Boy Advance game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think they're
But they're largely the same, yeah. The DS one just had... Sorry.
Go on, yeah.
We were basically saying the same thing, so you go ahead, Ferris.
The DS one primarily has an upgraded soundtrack.
After Rock.
And a few differences, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, doesn't the DS one have a notice or mention of Lucario in it? Because you can get to the rank that gives you the Lucario statue?
Both games have that.
Correct.
Oh!
Yep.
GBA
it's
Lucario.
It's kind of like how Pokemon Colosseum and XD had references to Gen 4 Pokemon.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you could get a Bonsly in Pokemon XD, even though Bonsly was not in Gen 3 games.
Oh. That's neat.
Yeah. They also have a fully coded Munchlax, and you can see them in the world, but if you try to use them, the game crashes.
I thought the Munchlax appeared for a special quest.
Yeah, it's an NPC.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you try to spawn one in, it just crashes.
Oh, you mean outside of the... Yeah, but it's not like he's unused content. He's,
yeah,
an
it didn't say
NPC
unused.
for a thing.
Yeah, it's just, you cannot use them in battle. They don't have proper, like, stats or anything. It's just a 3D model with a text box.
No, that's the thing. They have fully coded stats, like a Gen 4 Pokemon. It's just, they don't have a 3D model in combat, so they crash.
Ah.
It was probably meant that that quest was gonna give you a Munchlax.
But the problem is, if it gives you a Munchlax, then it's something you have to probably... How would you transfer that out?
See, that's the cool thing. You could transfer the Bonsly back if you evolved it into a Sudowoodo.
Huh.
So you could. That's one of those things that made me want to go play through the GameCube games. Is like, How rare is that? How many people in this day and age can say, I got a Bondslide Gen 3 and brought it all the way up to my Switch? Like, how many people out there just have the Pokemon Colosseum and XD Pokemon today, legitimately?
I would say probably less than 50.
Yeah.
You would be surprised.
And I'm Mercury-gen. Maybe.
That stuff was just very cool.
Indeed.
Yeah, we
I like that you figured it out instantly.
What the hard?
Yeah, but there's no, like, guidelines to give you a hint that you have to push that.
How long?
Okay, so probably gonna want this to go the other path so I can go and impact the water gym. I'm just trying to think. I'm also at the point of like, it's about 4 o'clock. This is usually where we get ready to call.
Me and off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we probably are then going to probably get to that water gin, take his butt down. That also should unlock the ability for anybody to have 4 gins instead of 3, which is pretty neat.
Wow. Oh, water gin.
Which is probably going to give us a lot more access to a lot of... God damn it.
Yeah. That's why they put the build
to a lot of goddammit.
You know, that's exactly why they put that thing there, for you to just jump down.
Yeah.
Frustrated dev testers are like, God damn it, I keep falling for this.
God, just a little bit of an attack boost goes so hard in this. But, yeah. It's one of those things that it's like... I lost my train of thought completely.
Were we talking... Was it still about the Pokemon from the GameCube games?
Yeah.
Or was it... Okay.
I'm just trying to remember what I was going to say. Because it's completely gone from my skull.
How unique and rare it is to have those nowadays is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Does that trigger...
I know that there was a whole big thing in the Pokemon community about a year back where everyone was in a desperate, almost like a race or a hunt to try to find shiny Celebi legitimately from those games, because that's how you got Celebi, or no, Jirachi through Pokemon Channel.
Yeah.
And
I forgot about that.
There was a chance for it to be shiny. The problem is you have to. And
you have to play Pokemon Channel.
And not just once, but so many times after.
If I remember correctly as well, every single Pokemon channel has a unique Jirachi. In other words, the number, like a Pokemon channel game can only be used to make a single Jirachi, and just restarting the game won't give you another Jirachi, meaning that
you have to start a new save.
There are a dwindling number, a vastly dwindling number of Pokemon channel Jirachis available for people to nab in the in the secondhand market.
That's not a thing. You could just start a new save file to get more.
I know that there was one Pokemon game where that is a thing.
Ranger.
That was Ranger.
Ranger.
Yeah. Because once you get Manaphy out of Ranger, it's done. It remembers that you've got Manaphy out of it.
No longer give a Manaphy.
There are ways around that, but that requires hacking tools. I know that.
Yeah.
I watched an entire video essay about the number of Manaphies that are available from Ranger games and how it's dwindling because it remembers whether or not the game has released a Manaphy egg or not.
Yep.
I knew it was one of those games.
But there
That is very goofy.
There is a way for it to... M1 Abrams. Oh, is that why you're asking what type of tank I am? I see.
M1 Abrams.
I see. I finally get the joke this late in the game. I'm so sorry.
You're fine, Abby.
No, but like it stinks, but I think a similar video essay went into like, how can I reverse this? Like, what can I do to the cartridge using action replay or some sort of tool?
It was the same video, and I think they figured it out eventually.
Yeah. But there is a way, yeah, to get Jirachi out, which is nice. Oh, okay. Cool. But yeah.
Thank God you don't have to fight them.
Oh God, yeah. I got the splits.
After that puzzle.
Restore HP of the party with a cooling mist. Cool.
That's a good one.
Would that make another class change? I would want.
Hey, that's what Solstice does.
Hey, that's
Sakurai all the time.
Restore party HP is incredibly powerful. So
also, I think you might be able to make your first instance of a like tree element class like ninja or something.
Yes, I was thinking about one.
You were gonna say Sen.
No. I was gonna ask Abby to show me what 3 Mars Jin powers that she has, because there's one in particular that is beyond overpowered.
Mars is the fair ones, right?
Wish. What does
Mars?
Wish
Yes.
I think Wish is just a very big heal.
It is
Wish?
a party-wide heal. Party-wide heal.
Yeah.
Oh.
80. Wow.
It is Mia's heal bot button.
Oh my God! Look at that party like range icon it has.
Why is it so
range? Yes.
It means it's rangeless. It applies to everybody equally everywhere.
That's
so not one
you'll
person
see,
getting
you-
healed
you-
more than the others.
Okay.
Yeah, you may eventually see some other synergy that have an icon that looks like that, and it just means like everything applicable is what it targets.
Okay.
Next to-
Sorry. Yeah.
Amy?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Somebody did.
It's fine.
Yep. Either way, I did thank you for checking out the Mars Genie powers. You do not yet have the one that is beyond overpower. I don't remember where that one is, but it seems innocuous at first, but it is a genie whose power you will want to use damn near all the time in tough boss fights.
Yeah, now we're starting to get into backseating territory of telling Abby what to do. Come on now.
Yeah, there's gonna be some interesting ways I'm gonna experiment with this game once we get out of this dungeon, because I'm really interested to see what the combinations are once we get 4th level Jins. Is that also every 2 Jins unlocks a class improvement, correct?
I don't know if it's exactly every 2, but yes, generally more Jins equals better class.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Also, completely fair regarding the backseating. I was just trying to see if Abby already had it, that's all. So, my apologies.
Yeah, no, it's let her figure it out.
Don't
you know?
worry about it though. Like,
it was more for my benefit because I obviously missed an hour and a half of the stream at the start.
it's all good. We're also Ferris is also helping make sure we don't miss any Jin.
And I do appreciate that.
Yeah, the reason why I mentioned ninja is because it's not intuitive at all.
Nope.
Is it one of those like one of every ones?
Yeah, I think it's like 2 winds, 1 fire, and 1 earth.
That's a lot of Jins, man.
Yeah. It's something like that.
There's a lot of experimentation to do. But it's one of those things that I also just want to keep going so I can collect more Jin to see what other combinations I can get, you know? Where, like, yes, I'm very interested and I like the game loop, but I also see what more I can do.
Yeah.
Well, this is an interesting little rock path. I wonder what's up. Oh my god! Game.
It's a big old sign.
That is a Zelda-ass sign, excuse me?
That is very much an N64 Zelda sign.
yeah. That is bigger than your character.
Do not strike the wall! Rocks may fall.
Punch.
We ball.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Yep.
Babby, you were asking about what the reason for the rock path was for?
Ah,
And then
son of
nothing
a
happened.
biscuit.
Oh, you're fine.
Ah!
Meow, wow, meow.
This is a cool little piece of music, and it's over.
Really feels.
Control Isaac during that, by the way, or no? Just a
God.
No.
The game does it itself. It was for fun.
Oh,
It feels like they wanted you to control him originally, and the devs were like, no, kids can't do this.
To be fair, if you did do that correctly, that would have been friggin' impressive.
That would have been, but no.
It would have been, but at that speed, that's not happening.
That's a tall axe.
I hope I put a big hole in here. I'm pretty sure something's not going to be too happy I did that.
I mean, you heard the roar, didn't you?
It was me. Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, not my problem.
Oh yeah, no, you don't have what I was thinking anyways yet. It's like, yeah, it's tree, it is tree, wind, tree, fire, for a Venus Adept.
Wow.
Or tree, wind, tree, earth, for a Mars Adept. It's, yeah, not very well.
That's all good.
Thank you, Kane.
Alright. Well, if you
It's
think
cool that
Sorry.
Well, if you think all of us are funny, you should definitely check out all of the wonderful streamers and whatnot that are in this call right now, like my wonderful friends Bolt the Dungeon Delver.
Oi.
Azure Artomus.
Wow.
Ferris Ingus. Kane
Wow.
Moogle.
Ah!
Oh,
That's the wrong Asher. That's the wrong Asher.
Jack was like, yeah.
Guildmaster.
Son, we appreciate
Okay, please stop laughing now.
It's okay.
It was funny for 2 seconds, not
It's
a minute.
It's okay. But Guildmaster Senna, Corey Mizu, and of course our lovely side effect.
Yeah.
They're all wonderful
lovely,
creators.
adorable, the lovely, adorable side effect.
Yeah. I think at this point I'm gonna take a break because I'm starting to get like tunnel visioned in this tunnel, literally.
But
a break would be a good idea.
Yeah, that and I want to do my daily art, so I think I'm gonna stop here and pause the stream. And I've also got a whole bunch of other stuff I need to do.
That's fair.
I have to do a clear in 14 before raid night. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Baby no be no be.
Is this your first time hearing this?
It's my first
That's a
time
lot
hearing
on any
it.
stream.
Yes, specifically from Tank.
It's nothing but B's and P's, but I love the random interjection of no, like the TTS machine is going, please make it stop!
We are going to give a raid over to a kobold artist by the name of Pierogi Pie.
I see.
They are currently playing Fallout New Vegas. But thank you guys for coming out and watching. And thank you all for being here. You should definitely follow the wonderful creators that make these streams possible and help out and do a bunch of wonderful things. They are all wonderful, fantastic friends of mine, and I love and cherish all of them.
Aww.
But thank you all for coming out and watching. It is always awesome streaming for you all. And yeah, I'll be back later this evening with some rating in Final Fantasy XIV. And then I believe the council on Monday will be on Artie's channel doing Sonic Adventure. So,
oh,
yeah, they're going to be playing through more of Sonic Adventure 1. That'll be it for us. Thank you all for coming out and watching. It is always awesome streaming for you all. And we'll see you guys next time.
On this thing.
That we do.
Man.
Have a good one. Bye, friends.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay. That was good, but yeah, my energy was kind of running out quick, so I wanted to get the break in. Thank you all for being here.
Abra, thank you so much
Wait,
for
boy.
that raid. Hello,
As always for
Raiders.
having
My
me.
name is
And
Krogi
side,
Pie,
I do
and
want to
here
say that I
playing
do
Fallout New Vegas for
apologize.
the
I
first time ever
admit that I
blind
did
playthrough. I have no idea
legitimately
what's
find it
going on.
funny, but